That serious. We're good, bro. Chill.
I don't even want to be on.
Oh, that's how we're starting the show. Is my stepson is gonna act like a brat immediately. Well, welcome back to another episode of Wisco Fanatics. We're doing a Thursday night draft special. The NFL draft is about to start here. I'm gonna start with Bryant. Oh, Slick is in here. I'm gonna start with Bryant, and I'm gonna ask you, who is your ideal first round pick?
If we stay at 13, I like Darnell Wright a lot, but I just want JSN, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I had JSN. One thing that turned me off of JSN at first was the fact that he sat out the national championship game.
Yeah.
But after just looking at everything, I think he'd be fun to watch. So JSN, if we trade back, it opens up a whole lot of people. But
I hear you. Simon, who's yours?
All right. Since Brian took JSN, I like Lucas Van Ness a lot. I think he would be a really good fit on the opposite side of Rashawn Gary.
Mm-hmm.
Dude's a menace.
See, that's what I was thinking too. I like Lucas Van Ness. I like JSN. I was never really on board with the offensive lineman that everybody was talking about, but you understand the need and you get that. Cody commented. I don't know if you can see this.
I saw it
live from the igloo.
So at 13, I would bet it's going to either be JSN, LVN, or Paris Johnson Jr. if one of them fall.
Yeah.
Maybe you could see like a Christian Gonzalez, like Goody.
What do you think of
cornerback or something, but I don't like. He's a guard to me. I don't think he's a tackle. So,
I think he has some versatility, and that's something that the Packers like a lot.
So
I think he could be a tackle.
I was reading this article that reviewed all the past offensive linemen and stuff the Packers taken, and the only one there's a couple of Paris Johnson Jr. was one of them, and then I think Broderick Jones was the other one that didn't get they didn't do everything, so they didn't have the full measurements.
Yeah.
But the ones that did everything, Darnell Wright was the only one that met their measurements for any offensive line they've taken in the first round, long.
No, Broderick Jones.
Was that him?
Also, he met met their measurements as well.
So I think it was Broderick Jones, Darnell Wright, and then Paris Johnson Jr. was the one that was unknown.
Yeah, he didn't. I forgot what he didn't do. Hold on, I'll pull
Peter
it up.
Skronsky would have surprised me.
I would be surprised too.
Who would you absolutely hate at 13, Jake?
Michael Mayer, dude.
Any tight end, I will be like, oh my gosh.
I can get on board with Dalton Kincaid. I can get on board with that. I really can. I'm not gonna lie. I won't love it, but I can get on board with it. I can understand the need. But dude, I would be pissed if they drafted Michael Mayer at 13.
I think tight end is so deep that there's no way we pick one at 13. I think you got to trade back. If you're like, we're getting a tight end in the first round no matter what, then I think you got to trade back.
Okay, so I know we are Packers Central, but my stepson here, who's going to be embarrassed me on camera, is a Patriots fan.
Oof.
So I already asked Simon before the show. He didn't really get an answer. So if you were the Patriots, who would you draft? Who would you draft?
It kind of depends on who's aboard. If say we pass up on JSN or we trade down and he's there, I think the Patriots take him. If not, I think you see them go. If one of the cornerbacks are drop, Bill Belichick loves his DBs, so I can see him go there. If not, I think it's offensive line.
I could see him taking Banks.
What do you think?
Yeah, that early though.
You like corner?
I mean, he's the best press man corner in the draft.
Yeah,
I'm not super familiar with how they play, whatever.
Yeah.
But Paris Johnson didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
So
hey, what up, Taylor? So we have some comments. I'm gonna read them real quick.
Oh, I don't want Branch either.
Not in the first.
Not in the first. I'm good off of that.
So Jeff is commenting here. He says, because the draft is deep at wide receiver and tight end, I think the offensive tackle from Tennessee will be our first round pick. He also said tight end available in second round.
Yep.
Greg said, let's go. He's excited. Sorry about the Bucks, but like Giannis's reply. I would have liked to win, but yes, Giannis always has a good head on his shoulders. I never worry about that.
That dude is level-headed.
James, Saints fan, joining us. What's up, James? He says, I'm looking for a stud D lineman. Aren't we all?
True.
Jeff commented, he said Laporta, Iowa might be there in the third round. Yeah, we all have that same thought process too. We like Laporta. He got compared to, and I love this, he got compared to Owen Daniels for just being a guy that's kind of under the radar, be consistent. And I'm like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being Owen Daniels for 10 years in the NFL.
Yeah.
You show up every day, you get your 2-3 catches a game, maybe get a touchdown every couple of weeks. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Lunch pail kind of guy. Brian's brother, Chris, is here. That's your brother, right?
Yep.
Okay, he said, what's up? What's up, Chris? How you
What's
doing,
up?
buddy?
He thinks Vikings are going cornerback, or he's said quarterback as well. So that's his
I
prediction
think
for
they
the
gotta
Vikings.
go corner. They gotta go corner, right?
Dude, but what if Anthony or what if Richardson falls to them? There's no way they pass up that, right?
Yeah, I don't know. That would be tough. That would be tough. For them.
Another thing I think. Look at the oh, it's a Heidi Gardner, actress and comedian, is opening the draft right now.
Oh, he says quarterback.
Anyways, what if Anthony Richardson falls to Green Bay? I'm not saying we take him, but I think if he's there at 13, we're trading back. Someone's gonna around that time, someone's gonna start trying to trade up for one of these guys, and I could definitely see Green Bay trading back at that point. How sweet would it be? Like, say Minnesota trades us their first round draft pick, this year's first round draft pick,
After Isaac made that joke,
yeah, trades up and takes like C.J. Stroud, who fell, and then he just is a complete bust.
Bro, you know how mad if the Vikings traded picks with the Packers, you know how mad their fan base would be.
Yeah, they would be fucking pissed.
We did it last year. We did it last year.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
trade for Watson.
But that was also in the second round, and
True.
I don't know.
Imagine I guess it would depend on the haul, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Chris, what quarterback, in your opinion, in the comments, you could tell me who you would like that you think is going to fall to your pick. Our boy Mike, Badger expert, asked the question: where's our boy Keanu Benton getting selected? That's tough, man. I've seen him all over the place. To be honest with you, I would love him in Green Bay, obviously. Where do you guys think his value is? Second round, third round, fourth round, maybe?
Probably like the end of the second, third.
Yeah.
No, that's why I put that. It's just going to be Travis Kelce yelling for like 5 minutes, okay?
Oh, great.
We don't need to listen to Travis Kelce yell for 5 minutes.
I'm gonna mute this.
I muted it.
I will literally be able to see that on Instagram in like 20 minutes, so I'm good right now. I don't need to hear it.
Chris thinks Richardson. Yeah, he would like Richardson.
I'm gonna be honest. I would hate if they got Richardson. I like Richardson.
I would not be happy if they took Richardson.
If he reaches his potential, he could be the best player in this draft.
Oh, 100%. I would love for them to reach for Hooker, though. Hooker Hendon, or what's his name?
Hendon Hooker.
Hendon Hooker. That dude's about to turn 27, coming off torn ACL. Might not see a football field until he's 28. So I think he's going to drop a lot, though. I think you're looking third or fourth round.
Right?
No, he's 26.
Is he?
About to turn 26. Yeah, he's older. 1 second.
He's 26 already?
He's 25 or 20.
Oh, he's 25. But he just tore his ACL, so 20. What? Someone else.
Oh, you said if they pick Hooker first round, I'll be pretty disappointed. Man,
All
first time I've ever
on the clock.
can say they'll be winning with a hooker.
So he'll turn 26.
Here we go. Maybe
he'll turn. So he'll be 26 by the time the season starts, or right in the middle of the season. So he'll miss this season because of an ACL. So really, his next year, his first year starting, he will turn 27 during his first year starting, essentially.
There was videos of him throwing the ball already.
Well, yeah, he tore his ACL though.
Back in November.
Yeah.
He could be back for the season.
It'd be a stretch, but yeah. True, he could.
Who are the Carolina Panthers taking first overall, boys?
Bryce Young.
I would be very, very surprised if it wasn't.
I think they like Stroud, man.
I don't think they do. I think that kind of fell off. I think a lot of teams are afraid to take Stroud now. Based on everything
We'll
that's
see.
come out and stuff.
Was it because of what was that test called? What
I don't know, the cognitive something test.
Yeah, and you got like a 12
18.
or something.
18.
And then, So, but then he kind of came out and
General
was
Booty.
he had some good comments about it. He's like, I don't care about that. Like, you can see
Yeah.
my decision making and stuff. But
I
I'm
like
telling you,
his answer.
I'm weary of, until one proves us wrong, I'm weary of Ohio State quarterbacks. I'm sorry. It's just,
Who the
it's
hell
a
is
bias.
I
have.
like Stroud actually.
I do too, and I think he could be the one that breaks the mold, but we'll see. The thing is, they're playing in the Big Ten. No offense, Jake. So, but they're the biggest team in the Big Ten. Now Michigan's done pretty good, but so you got to realize their quarterbacks are always surrounded with such strong talent, and
Dude,
one of
they
the best
get-
offensive line in the league or college every year, stuff
They
like
get,
that.
they get
Some of the best wide
5-star wide
receivers.
receivers up the wazoo.
Yeah.
They always have great defense. Dude, you're speaking, man. Tell me.
Think about it. Last year, Garrett Wilson, who's a rookie of the year. This year, Jackson Smith and Jigba. Next year, Marvin
Olave.
Harrison Jr.
And
Chris Olave. Like, you're throwing to what could be literally in the next 3 years for the top 10 wide receivers in the NFL.
Think about that. That is dumb. On
So,
one college team.
Yeah, like, it's insane.
Yeah, and then they got to go play Rutgers.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me
Of course
wrong.
he's
When
gonna have 6 touchdowns against Rutgers.
when Wisconsin's good, they give them a hard time. When Michigan's beaten them a few times.
Yeah.
But, like, other than that, who in the Big Ten's giving them a hard time? No one.
Nobody really. I mean, Purdue's kind of
Michigan State several years back when they were okay. Like, other than that,
Michigan State every couple of years has a really, really good team. They're kind of like the Vikings of college, I'll say, where like every couple of years they're just like crazy. You're like,
Did they
damn,
kill
they're good.
Iowa this year?
Huh?
Did they kill Iowa this year?
I can't remember.
Michigan State?
No.
Ohio State.
I mean, probably. I mean, Iowa's really good on defense, but they are easily the worst offense.
I know you love Lucas Van Ness, Jake. Are you concerned at all that he never started, or?
I don't give a
Nah,
shit.
that's just
he
just
still
Iowa.
had
That's
over
just
900
conjecture, yeah.
snaps the last 2 years.
Yeah.
that's just a thing they do as seniors. So I'm not worried about that. You know, you gotta grade these guys on their potential, right? That's what the draft is all about. And you're not gonna find many 6'5", 280-pound guys that run 4.5s.
Is he?
I just looked at the score. Ohio State 54, Iowa 10.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm saying.
Is that in Iowa?
Yeah, that was.
And that's what's crazy is Iowa has several top picks.
In Ohio State.
Oh,
Iowa has several top picks that they see like as, that's where Jack Campbell played, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So Jack Campbell, Laporta, Lucas Van Ness all coming out of there. Like, so people that you could all see go in as early as the second round played there, and like they still got beat by 44. That's how good Ohio State and how much talent they have around them.
Yeah, they're dumb.
Yeah.
They're so good every year. They're so stupid.
It's funny that they're only showing Bryce Young highlights right now. Watch him pick somebody else. Let's be honest. I mean,
I would be absolutely surprised.
Yeah, let's be honest. They probably already know.
They're taking.
I mean, they already said that. Carter's going to Seattle, pick 5.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick for them. To be honest with you,
I think so too. But no phone calls. They signed him to a deal last night.
Yeah. Susie Colbert. She's the
Stetson Bennett will be a 3rd round pick. I heard that like teams don't like him. Like he could go undrafted. Just because like he rubs people wrong personally.
Isn't he old too?
Yeah, he's like 25 or 26.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I think he was like a 7-year starter.
Think about the talent. He played well, but he's another one. Like, think about the talent Georgia had around that dude the last 2 years when they won the national championship. We've drafted 2 people alone or 3 people alone or whatever from that same defense.
Yeah.
Stokes, Quay Walker,
3.
and Wyatt.
Yeah, 3.
Dude, and now Carter's up there, and the Kobe Dean got drafted last year.
Pickett.
What's his name? Jack.
Pickens.
Pickens. Darnell Washington is here. Dude, Georgia is becoming a freaking NFL hotbed.
Where'd that other D lineman go? The one last year.
Oh,
He went to the
Trayvon Walker.
Eagles. He went to
Trayvon
the
Walker.
No.
Jordan Davis.
Jordan Davis went to the Eagles.
Red Stripe, right?
Yeah. Is that him?
Yeah. That's a big ass red stripe. That's all I gotta say.
They do this every year. The first round
pick is in.
The first pick will
It'll be Bryce Young.
they'll be done, but they'll take their time or whatever.
Yeah, they know who it's gonna be.
Yeah, exactly, Chris. You talk about nonsense.
Let's milk this a couple more minutes, boys.
Yep.
Well,
That's
they're
why
probably
Of course. I mean, they have 3 hours slotted on here. Just so everyone that's watching too, like we're probably gonna be getting up and moving around. I can't just sit in the same spot for 3 hours. So.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna die. My
Yeah.
back will kill me.
This is a casual sitting here. I'm sure soon enough my kids will be screaming in the background because mom will be trying to put them to bed.
Let's give them some whiskey.
Yeah. I know.
James, Panthers are your rival. How do you feel about them getting Bryce Young if that is the selection? Panthers are weird, man. I feel like they should be way better than they are. I don't know why I feel that way. Is that wrong for me?
I was just surprised they gave up so much for this pick, and then they're like, "Oh, we're still looking at quarterbacks and stuff." Maybe that was just conjecture or whatever, but I feel like you gotta.
I mean,
know who
it's
you're
the
trading
smart thing
for.
to do. That I believe. Yeah, I don't. That kind of surprised me. Like, if you're going to trade out that many assets,
You know it's wrong.
you should
Yeah.
know who exactly you're looking at.
James says, I feel like they're going to find a way to screw it up.
The
Will
pick
Levis.
is in, but they're going to take another 10 minutes talking about it. The
Will
Will
Levis
Levis,
is
that'd be
interesting.
funny.
Will Levis is interesting. I don't know how to feel about him. I hate when
Yeah.
quarterbacks throw off their knees. I hate that. Ever since Jamarcus Russell, he ruined it.
Marcus Russell is a great quarterback.
So is Ryan Leaf.
True that. So is Kirk Cousins.
Are you guys watch on ESPN or NFL
I'm on
Network?
ESPN.
Same.
That was the first one that popped up for me.
Bryce Young. Shocking.
My dad just sent me a text. The draft, where you get to celebrate for being super bad. True. There it is. Bryce Young, huh?
Yeah, 20 minutes it took him to get the pick.
Aiden, is this going to be you Monday? He just smiles.
What do you say?
He just smiled, bro.
No, what did you say? What did you say to him?
I said, is
Yeah.
this going to be you one day?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that kid warming up his arm for.
Maybe
Oh,
maybe
what's
if I
his
can
name?
keep him focused.
I wonder how much homework the NFL does because they're like where they're like didn't even invite Quentin Johnson to the draft. Do you think they just call people and like, hey, is there any chance you're taking Quentin Johnson in the first round? They're just like, nope. And they're like, okay, let's not invite this dude. They just called everyone. That was just weird to me. But then they invited a couple people. Where I'm like, I don't know that they're gonna be a first round draft pick.
Who?
I can't remember. There was a couple names when they released the names, but
Oh,
What the hell is he wearing, bro?
Yeah, I know.
I wanted to do a fit check like halfway through the draft and get you guys' opinions on the best fits. But
I honestly don't give a shit.
you realize you're talking to two people that have worn the same thing every day for the last 12 years, right?
I didn't know that.
We wear a uniform Monday through Friday. We
Oh.
don't care what we wear for clothes.
Tyler is putting the kids to sleep.
Okay. A little bit of whiskey. Nice. Oh, okay. Here we go. I found it.
I wouldn't mind Minnesota taking 11.
Addison, Anderson, Branch, Carter, Flowers, Paris Johnson, Levis, Gonzalez, Porter.
So Flowers was one of the ones where I was like, yeah, I've heard he's flying out boards, but we'll see.
I think he'll get taken near the end.
Brian Branch could be
Yeah.
interesting if people are like, I don't know what position you're supposed to play.
Dude, you know how
Stroud,
pissed I'm gonna
Keon
be if
White,
Zay Flowers ends up on the Chiefs.
Wilson,
I
Witherspoon.
wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Like they need any more weapons, right? She's all happy. we knew the pick like 3 weeks ago, people.
This is where the actual draft starts.
Yep. I don't know what's going to happen from here.
Yeah, nobody knows for sure. So I don't see how Houston makes out of this draft without a quarterback.
I don't
I
either.
really don't.
I'd be shocked.
Well,
Like, what would they do? Start Davis Mills another year, or what's his name that just got signed there?
It would be
The
Davis Mills, I think, but
Huh?
the only thing I can think of is if they really want Caleb Williams next year.
and they're tanking for it. But if they're going to do that, I feel like they want to trade these picks to get more capital.
No,
pick
they're
is
still
in.
going to draft defense.
The pick is
They
in.
already have the pick in. I
Yeah,
think
they'll drag it out another 10 minutes.
they're going defense with one of these.
You think it's Will Anderson or Tyree Wilson?
I think it's going to be Will Anderson. If they're going to take a defensive player, I don't see how it's not. Unless they really like Jalen Carter.
I seen something
Regardless
earlier that
of
said
all
the
the other
draft is
stuff.
cooling on Will Anderson, but I'm like, why?
Yeah,
But
why?
it's probably just like, I don't think they're taking Carter.
Is that your dad, Pat?
Oh, that is my dad. They'll pick D tackle. Oh, my
You think
dad.
they're taking Carter then?
Yeah, I think he's thinking Carter.
I mean, I think it's possible.
Yeah, my dad.
Someone's gonna bet on.
Go on there and say, hi.
Someone's gonna bet on Carter's talent.
Yeah, it's
Regardless
Seattle.
of all
The
the
NFL
crap.
already put it on their webpage weeks ago.
Ball sack.
Chris
stick.
said Hingle McCringleberry, defensive tackle.
Are they?
I'm not
still
reading the rest.
Cardinals?
We're trying to be good on this show now.
Oh, it's
What is
I
wrong with
already
your
read
family,
it.
Brian?
I
What's
didn't
wrong with
realize
you
you.
guys?
I didn't realize you read the second part.
I read all of that. I'm like,
Oh,
yeah, they're related for sure.
Are they still the Cardinals, or they changed their mascot?
Who are they taking, Aiden?
Derrick Henry.
Oh, you're good, Chris. We're just
Derrick Henry. They're taking Derrick Henry. What happened?
I don't know.
I don't know if you listen to Pro Football Network. Every time I did a mock, the Titans were trying to trade us Derrick Henry. I'm like, why would the
Yeah,
Packers want
exactly.
Derrick Henry?
well, it's the same reason the Vikings are trying to give Cook to us.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah,
I was
in the
like,
mock drafts. Yeah,
Yeah. There's another team trying to.
dude,
give us a
Miami
running back.
just cannot like
no,
stop.
I would agree.
What's it called when they're like what they did
Tampering?
with Brady? Yeah,
Tampering?
I seen a report where there's like Miami will be heavily invested in Cook if he gets released, and which isn't that bad, but it's just like, why can't you guys stop talking about like other teams' players, man?
I don't know.
Desperate franchises do desperate shit.
Of course, Aaron Rodgers got. I mean, Jets got Aaron Rodgers, so they probably think they have to fire another bullet. You know what Miami's starting to remind me of? Remember when the Eagles got like Vince Young and all these other players, and they called themselves the Dream Team?
Oh yeah, the
all
dream
that
team.
crap, and then they
went
completely
8-8.
fizzled out. Yeah, like I think Miami's better than that, but it takes one shot to two win. They're done.
You're not wrong.
Yep.
And what are they going to bank on? Tom Brady coming out of retirement?
No, Trace McSorley or whatever.
Yeah,
No. Who was the 7th round? Sky.
Sky Moore,
No. Skylar Thompson, who's the guy.
Skylar
that took
Thompson.
us.
Yeah, sorry.
I couldn't remember. Trace McSorley is someone else.
Yeah, where the hell is he? He was good in college, though.
Yeah,
All right, let's see
I
what the
don't
Texans
remember.
are taking.
Here it goes.
Who are they taking?
Bryce Young.
C.J. Stroud.
Oh wow!
Wow.
So
They
all that
went up
was
there
just
fast,
spoken
bro.
bullshit.
They went up there fast. I am
Yeah.
actually shocked at that pick.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not that shocked.
Yeah, I hope he
I
succeeds.
told you, there's no way they walk out of this draft without a quarterback they want.
I'm pulling for him.
Yeah, he's happy, man. He worked his tail off for this, man.
They don't have to.
That's true, Chris. It's just why mock draft seasons, whatever.
Well, it's
First of all,
if Tyler and Jake would have listened to us during our mock draft, we would be 2 for 2 on our picks right now.
Yep,
But who's counting?
that is absolutely true.
I didn't say anything.
look at the worst.
I'm telling you, we're not going to hit 7 picks,
Oh, we should have had
We're
2.
definitely not hitting those 7 picks, bro.
Who do you think
especially
Arizona
once
takes?
a trade happens.
I
it's
think
gonna
Arizona
fuck
takes
everything.
Will Anderson here.
Yeah. Oh, I think they might trade back.
If they don't trade back, if they pick here, if someone
Yeah,
trades
if they
up right
pick
here, they're going
it's
quarterback.
going to be.
Yeah,
It's gonna be Will Anderson.
Dad, we started the show with that. Bryant wants Darnell Wright, correct?
Well, JSN or Darnell, right?
JSN or
I
Darnell
don't.
Wright.
Yeah.
Me and Simon are on the same page. We want Lucas Van Ness or JSN.
Yeah.
Oh,
Honestly,
boy.
any of those three, I'd be very happy with. Or Paris Johnson Jr.
What's his dog?
Whew. That was
I'd
a
even
nice
be happy.
throw.
I wouldn't love it, but like if Christian Gonzalez fell to us and we took him, I wouldn't be that upset either.
So I said this in the chat earlier. Bold prediction: the Packers take a cornerback in round 1.
It better be either Witherspoon or
So I
Gonzalez.
mean,
I'm not gonna lie.
the board has to fall the right way.
yeah.
But I don't know, like if we took a cornerback, like the Packers made the move or whatever, I wouldn't be mad with Banks or Porter. I like both their talents too.
I
The
think
first round talent for cornerbacks is really good in this draft.
I think Witherspoon's a beast, dude.
Yeah,
Joey
I mean,
Porter Jr. is good too, and then
Yeah.
I mean, even if we took either of those 4, I'd be fine with it.
oh, you said Banks is the other one. I just
What
if
is
we do that, like who we moving in the spot? We don't want Jai in there. We put him in there, and he isn't that where he got hurt?
Oh, they're gonna take
I don't know.
But I know they want him out there. And then Eric Stokes is too lengthy, in my opinion, to be a slot corner. Like he's too small, you know what I mean? Like he's lengthy more than anything. So I feel like he's got to be outside.
He doesn't have the quick twitch ability to stay
And
with.
then what do we do with Rasul Douglas? You know what I mean?
Safety.
Safety, yeah.
Douglas survives off his freaking IQ, but good God, he is slow every once in a while. I won't lie to you.
He had
Yeah.
some rough games last season.
Yeah, he had a couple
Yeah.
of rough games. Washington.
What do you want to see? My son said that they're going to take Bijan Robinson, number 3.
No, that would be crazy if he nails that.
If he nails that, we're going to buy a lotto ticket, baby.
Could you see it though? I mean, who do they have?
After he said it, I was like, that's not crazy.
Don't they have what's his name? He used to be the running back. Do they still have Connor?
Yeah, but I mean,
He's hurt a
he's
lot.
what 28 and he gets hurt.
And Bijan
Some-
Robinson, man, you're trying to help
I
him, right?
I mean, I don't think they'll do it, but
That'd be
He's
a
one of
fun
the best
pick.
players in the draft, right?
he is one of the best players in the draft.
I don't. Their defense. They need defense.
No, they need players.
Players,
That team
yeah,
is
all around.
horrendous.
Yeah, which is crazy because they're so good to do prior.
That's why I think they might trade down too.
They need to. They should trade down because they need a wide receiver, but there's no way they're taking JSN at 3.
They need a lot of stuff, dude. The Cardinals got bad real quick.
Yeah,
I feel like they start with the fastest way to improve your team, in my opinion, is an effective defensive line. So I feel like they take Will Anderson here.
I think that's the
I think-
smart move.
That's the safest pick, in my opinion.
Imagine I get it though.
That would be nuts if you nail Bijan Robinson number 3 where nobody else in America said it. That'd be nuts, dude.
Give him a job. Send him
Oh,
to
they're doing a
NFL
trade.
Network.
It's a trade. They're showing
it?
Adam.
Houston just traded up to number 3.
No,
Yeah,
you're ahead of me.
Bijan. Sorry, no. Adam Scheffler is saying it right now.
Love you too, Bobby.
They must have traded their first round next year, which is going to be a stupid high pick.
So hold on a second. So now they have number 2, and they just trade up to
I
number
gotta
3.
switch to ESPN because they're still showing the Cardinals have.
They're still showing it on here too, but Schefter's
Yeah,
talking.
they're showing ESPN is showing Cardinals as well.
Oh, is it?
But he just announced.
But normally, what will happen is Goodell will come out and announce a trade, and then he'll announce the pick.
So hold on.
Well,
do they
so what
still
do they
have
do?
12?
Dude, that's insane.
They got that. They go Will Anderson, right? Or Carter?
Yeah, oh, for sure. I think so.
They have to go.
Or
blue chip
they could go
defensive
Kyrie Wilson
prospect.
because, Texas Tech. And I know you
true.
shouldn't really consider that, but sometimes teams do.
Depends on who they
Oh
like.
yeah,
but it's-
I'm watching
it's definitely-
Ian Rappaport. He's talking about it now on NFL Network.
Okay, do you guys? How far are you guys behind me? Who do you see on your screen right now?
You're,
I see Nick
Ian
Saban.
I'm on.
I see Nick Saban
I'm
and
on
Will
the NFL
Anderson right
Network.
now.
Okay. Do you want us to pause, Simon, or should I just?
No,
not say
no,
anything?
no. You're good. I don't mind at all.
I won't say nothing when the Packers pick.
No,
No,
that's
no,
it.
no, yeah, you're good. Honestly,
You remember like Rashawn Gary comes off the edge.
God, I can't wait to see what they gave.
Well, they moved from 12 to 3, so I wonder what.
They took Will Anderson for sure, bro. They had to.
So this will be interesting.
What
So-
other picks do they have this draft?
So the only
Daniel
concerning,
Jeremiah called this trade.
the only thing concerning for me now is the Arizona might snipe JSN at 12 right before us.
But
But
I don't
it is
know,
what it is.
man.
I think they got to go D.
I
especially-
yeah,
They're
I
going
think
Will
they're-
Anderson here. I
They have
would feel
too
like.
many other needs to draft a wide receiver with their first pick. They need offensive line help. They need cornerback help badly.
Dude, the Texans are making some freaking moves the last
Yeah.
couple of years, man.
Yeah.
Stingley
they
was a pick last year. If they
They
get Will
drill,
Anderson here,
Who was a safety they drafted last year? The Petrie that we all liked, and he had a
Petrie,
really
yeah,
good
dude.
year. And
they're
then
making some moves.
they drilled the Damon Pierce pick, and then
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, if Stroud turns out, dude, the Texans in a few years could be.
They need wide receiver help badly, though.
Oh, they do. I mean, there's lots of value. Like we
They have
said.
Mechie.
we didn't
They
get to
still
play
have Chris
all
Moore.
last year.
Well, yeah, he tore his ACL.
Doesn't he have an illness?
No,
Didn't he
Mechie had cancer.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
didn't he?
right. That was him. I forgot about that. Okay, I'm thinking of someone else. What was Justin Ross? Justin Ross had some shit. He had
Some
some
stuff.
injuries.
attitude problems or whatever. I thought.
Oh, I thought he had a.
Watch your
Well, he
profanity.
tore his ACL too, didn't he? He was injured too. I thought from Clemson, right?
Yeah, I think he had some injury stuff.
Got to be Will Anderson for sure.
Okay,
You think
so
it could be
Houston gets
Jalen
3 and
Carter here?
105,
Not running back anymore.
and Arizona gets 12, 33, a 2024 first and third.
Holy cow!
Damn, they got a haul. I had to scroll down Twitter real quick and find it.
Here we go. Here's gonna be the pick, Aiden. Who they got? Will Anderson Jr.
Will Anderson.
Yep.
You're about 8 seconds ahead of me.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Your dad put it in chat too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, Will
Uh,
Anderson Jr. to the Texans.
yeah. It's,
Douglas. What happened was that Houston
That's
took
wild.
CJ Stroud at 2, and then at 3, Arizona was on the clock, and Houston traded back up from 12. Simon can tell you what it was again, and then they just took
It-
Will Anderson from
yeah.
the linebacker out of Alabama.
So Houston gets this pick, Will Anderson, and they got a 4th.
Okay.
And then
And Arizona got 2 1s and a third.
first, a second, and then a first and a third next year.
Wow. They must love Will Anderson because to give that second is actually the 33rd overall
Yep,
because don't forget
33rd
that
overall
Miami
pick.
lost that pick. So
That's crazy.
Dang near 3 first-round picks to jump up those spots. And that's why everyone that was poo-pooing on Green Bay jumping from 15 to 13. That's like the value of a 3rd or 4th round pick just right there.
Yeah.
Like
hey, you can stay up till 9. Go play a game.
Yeah, people were like, "Oh, it don't matter." I think
Yeah.
it mattered.
Please.
I heard a lot
Especially
of people saying,
jumping
"Oh,
the
that
Patriots.
wasn't big or it was washed." It put us in front of 2 teams that have pretty similar needs as us, to be honest,
Yeah.
too, because both the Patriots and Jets need offensive line, and then I know, and everyone's like, "Well, that's not really a need for us." I think it's a sneaky need, and then Patriots for sure need a wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
So Tyler,
Patriots are also getting kind of old on defense, aren't they?
They're getting kind of old everywhere.
They just had a couple guys retire.
yeah,
Yeah.
McCourty retired.
Yep.
Ooh.
Doug asked what the chances are that we trade up or down in the first 2 rounds.
I think there's a strong chance.
If I had to put a percentage on it, I'd say it's God. As it's going right now, I think I put it at like 40%. That's the number I'll throw out there. 40%.
That we trade down.
Yeah,
Or
Up or down.
up or down. Yeah,
I would say it's about
Um,
25%, probably 30% chance we move. It all depends on how this falls.
Simon, I just want to say that we're already over your amount of picks that you guessed we'd get right. 'Cause
what?
last week you said we were only going to get 2 right. I said we'd get up to 7,
Yeah, we have none.
and we
right.
already have 3 for 3.
No,
No,
you guys made us
You guys
take
started with CJ
CJ Stroud, and me and Simon both wanted.
That's true.
That's not what I have written
and then-
down, though.
Oh, maybe you missed.
Did you switch it? Because you guys definitely said Stroud was going first, and we're like, no.
We said Bryce Young. Maybe it was a mistake on the draft, but yeah. So we had Bryce
I
Young,
might have written
CJ
it down
Stroud,
wrong, too.
and then we did have Will Anderson going 3rd. It's just we didn't have
Yeah,
Houston
but-
trading, and you
Okay,
can't
I
really.
thought-
we'll count that one.
Yeah,
I
because you
thought
can't
we
predict
went,
those trades.
I thought we went Stroud 2 because of that test you guys brought up.
No.
No, you accidentally clicked CJ Stroud right when he was talking about it, or you clicked it and then you're like, oh crap, we probably would have changed that. So
Okay.
yeah,
Fine.
we'll put it at 1.5. Colts pick is in is already.
Oh wow, it's going kind of fast. I'm not gonna lie. Holy shit.
Well,
Yeah, last
So
year we were
technic-
live for what, 3 hours, 3.5.
yeah.
Yeah.
If they,
Okay.
yeah,
We'll reset to 1.
man, look at that chain he's got on
Doug
already.
said we desperately need tight end.
And you
or
know he's
2 tight
keeping
ends,
that
6,
because it's
6,
his name.
7.
Unless he found a random Anderson that just gave it to him.
God, that's crazy.
That would be hilarious.
They're like, we swear we didn't
Oh,
take
man.
it. We swear we didn't take any money in college, and then you see JSN just got diamonds all over him.
Dude, that was like the draft.
And
before
dudes are
the
covered in
NIL
tattoos
deal.
too is always another one for me. It's like there's no way you didn't get like $2,000 in free
No,
tattoos.
they borrowed it. Was their thing.
Dude, that's probably real gold on his jacket there.
Doug, this is a
11?
super deep tight end draft, so I want no part in drafting one unless we're trading back to like 25 or later.
Let's be honest though, their agents that sign him probably throw huge gifts at him, like as like a signing, like, hey, come with us.
Right.
They probably get money from them, like if it's like a pick like Will Anderson that they know is going to go top 5 or 10, they're probably like, here, we're going to give you some money to you and some gifts and or whatever because we know we're going to make it back. So as one
Right.
of their pitches for like, hey, come with us.
I'm really glad to see half of the Houston crowd made it to the draft, though. That was really nice of them.
Yeah, that's good.
Not a
Here's
fard,
the
not a
Colts.
super fard.
Here we go. The real entertainment. Where's my dad? The real entertainment, Dad. It's on the screen. There it is.
Hey, look, there's their draft board. Everyone zoom in on it.
What?
They're showing the Colts draft room.
Oh,
Good God.
Jim Irsay is about
I haven't
6
gotten there yet.
boxes deep already.
Dude, that guy looks strung out. Dad smiles. That a boy.
He's thinking about his next DUI. That's Jim Irsay that got one, right?
Yeah, that was Ursay.
Anthony Richardson smiling. Maybe he goes to Colts right now.
That's who we
I
had.
wouldn't be surprised.
Did we have him?
No, we took someone else.
No, we
I think.
Greg asked again for a refresher on what exactly the Cardinals picked up.
The Cardinals picked up.
Oh, here, I got it. I got it pulled
Okay.
up right now.
No,
The Texans received number 3 and 105. The Cardinals got 12, 33, a first, and a third next year. So Cardinals got a first, a second, a first, and a third for number 3 and a fourth.
called it.
Yeah, Richardson. There we go. Wow.
Called
Sorry,
it.
Chris. Dude, 3
I
of 4
told you.
quarterbacks.
Steichen.
Hey, look
See
at
that?
Tyler. NFL.com was going to be spot on. They said Carter's going to Seattle. It's happening next.
If Carter goes to Seattle,
Someone's getting fired, right?
yeah,
Your dad
NFL.com
don't
Five
like
part out
Richardson?
loud.
on
Pat,
that
you
one.
don't like Richardson?
Chris, why are you
Oh.
mad? You know he wasn't falling to the Vikings.
He can hope. He's always
My
disappointed.
dad says bad pick. He does have the highest
Interesting.
ceiling, though. I will say that.
If this dude,
Pun intended.
listen, Anthony Richardson is either a strikeout or he's a home run. Like
Yeah.
he's going to
He's
There's
either
no in
he's,
between with him. There's
Yeah.
no medium.
like I don't get the sense that he could turn into like a who's a like middling quarterback that has running ability like Baker
Justin
Mayfield in
Fields.
his prime. Like that's not what he's going to be. He's either
Oh,
going to be way
God.
better than that or way worse. Like I mean, I'm talking Baker Mayfield's first 2 years when he could run and throw the ball. You know what I mean? So
Before he forgot how to run and throw.
yeah, or, you know what I mean? Like
6'4", 240.
who's another quarterback that's that Daniel Jones, right? Daniel Jones really can't throw the ball yet, but he runs a lot.
Hey,
So he's not
yeah,
going to
I'll
be
give you
like
that.
a Daniel Jones type where he's
got
he's
a
kinda
bigger
middling.
cannon than Daniel Jones,
Yeah.
though.
yeah,
Oh,
but
yeah.
he's
That
not
was
what
a-
I'm
that was
what
a
I
much
mean is
better
like
comparison.
he's either going to be like he's not going to be a Daniel Jones, right? He's either going to be a strikeout or he's going to be a home run. Like he
Right.
could be Lamar Jackson / Jalen Hurts, or he could be, I don't know,
Kyler
Justin
Murray.
Fields. Justin Fields.
I mean, I would take the next Hurts on Green Bay.
I gotta keep digging in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he is the new flavor of the week, Dad. Jalen Hurts is the new flavor of the week.
Dude, how mad do you think
Yeah.
Bears fans are going to be when Jordan Love is better than Fields this year?
Good.
I cannot
Very
wait
well.
for it.
Yeah, the only
Bears fans
problem.
are going to be down bad if that happens.
My dad said, but Philly had a great O-line. The only problem with Philly right now, and they just gave all that money to Jalen Hurts, and their offensive line's getting old.
Dude, what do you guys think about the Lamar Jackson for like his contract? I'm just
I
thinking
didn't even
like
get to see everything on that.
5-year, 260 million, like 52 million a year average. My thing is like
52 a
right
million,
now
52 a year
he's like the
average.
5th or 6th best quarterback in the AFC, and now they're not gonna be able to put stuff around him. Like I get that he wanted to get paid, which is good for him,
He
but
wanted the money. He put himself in that
he's not gonna win a
situation,
Super Bowl. I'm sorry.
man. No,
Joe
he's
Burrow
not.
is better. I would take Justin Herbert over him. Obviously, Mahomes is better. Obviously, Josh Allen's better. Aaron Rodgers is better, at least for this year. Like,
Okay, now in what situation are you taking Aaron Rodgers over Lamar Jackson? Are you taking him just for this season or
just,
going forward if you're starting a franchise today?
just
I'll
this
take
season.
Lamar, but just the season is what I'm talking about. But Aaron
Justin
Rodgers,
Herbert, I think, is a more interesting
Yeah.
comparison to make.
I would take Justin Herbert over. It's just his pure
That's
throwing
tough.
ability.
That's tough. I feel like either way that you answer, I feel like I'd be okay with it.
Well, I think it's a little skewed because Lamar hasn't really been on the field the last 2 years. But I think a lot last year had to do with him wanting a contract.
Dug threw Dak Prescott into that mix as well. For guys that are
How
similar
would
to
I-
what Anthony Richardson could be. I think Dak is
I'm
a
not
fair
gonna
guy.
lie.
for that.
That's not a bad one, but Dak doesn't run as much.
Right.
He does have the running ability though, so that was actually a good
Right.
call out on that.
He just isn't a run
But-
first.
But the thing
quarterback.
with Richardson is he's going to come in and he's immediately going to be effective because he's going to be
Yeah.
like him and Jonathan Taylor on the field together is going to be scary.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm excited for that.
RPOs
Yeah.
are going to be nasty. Michael Pittman might be a draft pick this year because he's going to
Dude,
get a lot of shit
if we
close to the line of
like, I
scrimmage.
know my bold pick was trade for a wide receiver. Out of all the ones I put on there, I know my bold prediction was Courtland Sutton sometime during the draft. I would want Michael Pittman.
I would love Michael Pittman.
I think the Colts want Michael Pittman too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who's that? I can't. Alec Pierce he had a nice first rookie season too. Like
Yeah.
he'll be okay.
Don't hurt Tyler
Jake,
too
your
much.
dad said not after injury, Dak.
Yeah, that's fair. He doesn't want to
Um,
run anymore. Yeah.
So I was going to ask you guys a question. Now I forgot what it was.
Must have been a lie.
Has a very bright pink suit that lady's wearing.
Oh, I was going to ask you guys, so now that 3 quarterbacks are off the board already, like 5 through 10, do you see Will Levis or Hendon Hooker going?
If Will Levis Hendon Hooker, heck no, I don't think he goes in the first 2 rounds. Will Levis,
I'm
or
just
maybe
thinking if, say a team gets desperate.
so. If someone who's the next 5 picks? Seattle, Detroit, Las Vegas, the Bears, and
Vegas?
who's
Vegas,
Eagles.
Vegas should take
Vegas
Levis
is the
there.
one that I would put Will Levis at. If anyone's going to take a quarterback in the next 5 picks, it's Vegas.
Atlanta.
Detroit? Why wouldn't Detroit take one? You think they really believe in Goff that much?
I think they believe in him enough to where
Apparently
they can.
do actually.
I think they believe in him enough to where they can add someone here at 6 and have a chance to make an okay run in the playoffs.
See,
But half the
Detroit
team
and
just got
Atlanta are the
suspended,
two
so-
that I think could take him to have him sit
I think
for a year.
I think Atlanta gives Desmond Ridder a year to see what he's made of.
And you can do that if you draft Hendon Hooker. If Desmond Ridder plays well, you can trade either one of them. And if
I'll
he
be
doesn't,
very-
then you just bring in Hendon Hooker.
I'd be very surprised by Atlanta, but they signed a lot of people.
I'd be
this offseason.
surprised, but not shocked.
Yeah,
I'll say.
I don't know, but a lot of
Yeah,
defensive
yeah.
talent is falling right now. That's all I know.
a lot of what?
A lot of defensive talent is falling to us right
Well,
now.
I mean,
That's why I wanted all the QBs to go. Push that
I really
talent
hope
down.
Will Levis goes in these next 5 picks.
Yeah.
Me too.
I could see Hooker going in the second.
I could too. And I'm not saying that he's going to go in the first round, but I'm just saying, like, if a team seriously gets like some desperation and they're like, shit, like all the quarterbacks are going, we need to grab Hooker so we have somebody.
Yeah. I heard pre-draft that I guess Seahawks were interested in Richardson, but We'll
First
see.
year ran 1,500.
I don't think they take Will Levis here though.
Okay, so
It's
let
gonna
me
be
ask
Jalen
you
Carter.
guys
It's
a
got to be.
hypothetical because this was one of my predictions for draft day. If Paris Johnson and JSN are available at 13, which one do you take?
JSN.
I think I take Paris Johnson.
He feels a bigger need, in my opinion.
So you know it's
I'd feel better taking Paris Johnson.
You know it sucks though. Detroit's either gonna get Jalen Carter here or Tyree Wilson to go with Hutchinson. That defensive line's gonna start to get knacky.
Green Bay in second round. Really?
Some people aren't very smart, Douglas.
Oh, hey, Brian, I was watching Brian and Ryan
Mhm.
talk last night, and Brian was saying that we're taking a QB in round 1.
He's trolling.
No, he was being serious, dead ass serious about it.
Who said what now? I didn't hear
One
that.
of our buddies.
One of our friends is a Patriots fan. He was saying
If
that
he's watching right now, I'll bet him $100 for not taking quarterback. Just shoot me a text.
He said that we're going to take a quarterback?
he said we're taking a quarterback in round 1, and I was like, no fucking way.
Language.
If they take one, it's
young
not going
man.
to be until the 4th at the
Yeah,
earliest.
I was like, we'll
Yeah.
take one on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We ain't taking one.
We'll see if we trade down.
I don't think they're taking a quarterback. Not for a long time. Okay, Seattle, I see you.
If you guys were invited, like let's say you were a prospect, would you go to the green room? I feel like that's just like I wouldn't do it,
If you knew you're a surefire first round pick, I think you could.
but everyone thinks
They
they're.
only invite like 20, don't they? Don't they only
Yeah.
invite like 20?
But it'd feel real bad to like not be around your family members and you just. slide
Oh
down the
wow.
field.
Wow. Wait until you see this one.
Whoa! What? I just said I liked it. Bro, he's tough. He's tough as
Okay.
nails. That's why I liked him.
Interesting.
He's tough
Dude,
as
so
nails,
Detroit
man.
does Detroit go Jalen Carter now? I mean, they like their people that get in trouble, so maybe he can just join the suspension for 6 weeks, knock it out right away, and then get to playing.
That's
Oh,
that's an
they already got
interesting
that.
pick.
I mean, we shouldn't be surprised because Pete Carroll, you know, he loves his
Yeah,
DBs
they're gonna
too.
have a really good secondary.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Woolen, Diggs, Witherspoon.
Look at this hit right here, though. This is so disgusting. Oh, God.
Pat said that's Cincinnati.
Damn,
Pat said he's actually the best QB in this draft. Jeff, who are you talking about for the best QB in the draft? I'm sure you're replying to somebody's comment, but we can't see the replies.
Yeah. Wow, what a pick.
Isn't he like
He's
6'2"?
replying to Hendon Hooker being
Witherspoon is 5'11" and a
Okay,
half.
11. Who's the
He hits
tall
like a truck.
corner? Is that Porter?
Gonzalez, I
Call?
think. Isn't Gonzalez
wow.
taller?
Gonzalez is 6'1".
Oh, Gonzalez. Okay.
Porter's
That's the guy.
Dude,
Yeah,
he's a-
Gonzalez is the one. Because that's the guy that I saw
Witherspoon's
Detroit
dude.
being mocked a lot.
yeah, Porter's 6'2".
Dude, you know he's hard to like coming out of freaking Illinois, playing in
Yeah.
Chicago.
Champagne.
Champagne, yeah.
Yeah, well, close enough.
Northwestern's in Chicago, right?
Yes.
Pretty crazy. That's the only brains in that city. That's
Look at everyone in yeah. Seattle's pretty excited. It's not like they didn't think that they would ever get him. You know what I mean?
who the hell are the Lions taking right now?
Jalen Carter, I feel like.
Chris, I know you're trolling, but Bryant actually wants to draft a kicker.
In the 7th round, maybe 6th.
No, you pressured us into taking him at 235.
I thought we were in the 7th round.
That's the 7th round.
Dude, we're gonna take him at 235. Watch. What would you
Oh
do?
my god,
I would drive to North Dakota and punch you in the groin.
he's
Well, I'm not
here.
there.
Yeah, in North Dakota, he's in Maryland
just-
here, right?
I'll just stop in
Maryland.
Wisconsin on my way there.
I appreciate
Well, I
that.
will be
Save me some
stopping.
gas money.
I will be stopping in Wisconsin, but I think I'm going to stop in Eau Claire.
Oh.
Just on the way home.
I'm not gonna lie, his mom looks like a lady that used to sing in bars in like the 50s.
Who's
I missed
mom?
it.
I mean
Why
that
is
in a nice way. Like I don't mean it in a bad way.
Why is the clock stopped?
It's the dress.
NFL Sunday ticket. Super expensive.
Still bought it.
Yeah,
You
I'm
bought
getting
it?
it for the.
Yep.
I'm getting it for the 250 or the
Yep.
289, I guess.
Yeah, I got red zone too.
Yeah.
We got red zone too.
I'm only buying it
yeah.
this year though, because I got to see how many of the games, the Packers games, are televised in North Dakota. I just can't remember.
Probably not many. It's probably the stupid Vikings.
No, they normally do the scheduled where you get to see them both. Like one will be on CBS, one will be
Yep.
on Fox.
Oh.
Because that's the way they do it in Texas with the Texans and the Cowboys.
Well, aren't
Bro, what are you crinkling on over there?
That's me. Sorry. Aren't the isn't like the AFC usually on CBS and the
Yeah.
NFC on Fox?
But that's what they like. A lot of times in the schedule, you'll see that if we're both playing NFC teams, well, one of us will be at noon, one will be at 4, and that's because that's the way the NFL does it, so that they can get like the highest viewership in those areas because they know normally people that live in North Dakota, Minnesota, like that area is going to be a Packer or a Vikings fan.
Right.
The ones that were dropped by the doctor when they were born are Vikings fans.
He's talking about you, Chris. Is he older than you?
Yeah.
By how much?
Chris just said Arizona's training up. What the hell?
Yeah, I just saw.
Well,
a
I mean,
sleep
they have enough picks now. Now
they're trading up to 6.
Dude, they're probably trading up to be like, okay, let's just take the
Yep.
player we want to do originally.
Detroit
Jalen
gets
Carter.
12 and 34.
Oof.
Oh,
And they already have
Oh,
another
wow.
pick too from the
Wow.
pick they have.
They
So
took
Detroit now has 12, 18, and 34.
Dude, Detroit, as long as they don't mess it up,
Yeah, they could walk out with a haul today. Or well,
they could finally win the North more recently than the Buccaneers.
yeah. That's crazy to me, man.
That's a good trade for them.
What'd they get? Oh yeah, 34 too.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's another what? God.
So basically,
Yeah.
Arizona
They had,
walked
like, 5
away.
picks in the top
Arizona
100.
walked away with an extra first from trading from 3rd to 6th.
To 6.
You think they're going Carter?
I don't know. I can see
Carter
Wilson.
or Tyree Wilson,
I can see Wilson.
or maybe they really want a quarterback and Devin Witherspoon surprise them, and they can go Gonzalez here.
They do need CB help pretty bad.
Wait, who did they trade
Basically,
up with? 'Cause
anything
they
on
just said-
defense would be good for the
ESPN is
Cardinals.
saying the pick is in. Oh, yep, trade pick.
Touche, Tyler. Touche. All right.
That's a pretty good move.
Okay,
That's
so
a
it's
really.
updated.
Go underneath in the
Oh, they could
Um,
take a offensive lineman here too. Maybe they
The
take
Lions,
The
Lions are getting 6 and 81, and the Cardinals are getting, the Lions are giving pick 6 and pick 81.
Okay,
Oh,
so they
And
get
the
a
okay.
Cardinals are
rounder.
giving 12, 34, and 168.
Okay,
So that's better.
It's
for
a little
the
more even because they get the third
Yeah.
rounder back. But
Right.
because I thought it was
dude,
straight
that's a
out,
really
wow,
that's a really smart move by Arizona's GM to pick up that. They're probably getting the player they wanted here anyway.
yeah.
Mhm.
And now they picked up an extra first round pick from a team that's probably Houston has a lot of good players, but they're still going to not be great next year. So Arizona's going to have an early. You could see Arizona with 2 first or top 10 picks next year.
Yeah, which they desperately need.
Yeah.
All right.
Is this Paris Johnson Jr. here? You think?
This is the worst roster in the National Football League. You just said, what the hell?
I think it is. I think they could legitimately have like a fucking 1-2 win season.
Yeah, they're horrible.
That roster is just gutted,
To be honest
especially
with
if
you,
they trade D-Hop.
they don't have a great fan base.
No.
When I think of great fan bases in the NFL, the Cardinals are not even like close. To
Yeah.
what I think.
Dude, remember when the Packers played there? It was predominantly Packers fans.
I mean, that happens a lot. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Oh wow,
Sorry, did you hear it from my computer?
I did.
You know, you turned it down a little bit.
Nope, you're good, dude. I'm not
Okay.
sweating it at all.
Okay, I'll
That's
turn it
a-
down on the Packers pick.
That's an
Interesting.
pick. It
It doesn't surprise me.
now
They need.
starting-
They want like if they're gonna be ever good, they need Kyler Murray not to be dead. So, or when they end up with the overall first round pick next year and take a quarterback and trade Kyler, they want to protect him.
Yes.
He's huge, Aiden.
I mean, he gets dog.
What corner is covering that?
Well, he should
He's
be.
just gonna bowl him over at the line of scrimmage.
He's
He
nearly
goes.
six,
he goes
6.5 and
6'6",
313.
Is that a wide receiver?
The biggest wide receiver I ever heard of.
Cody.
Look at this. Hey,
Paris blocking for a video gamer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
it's a
think
good
if-
pick, right?
If Murray bites it, or if he excuse me, struggles this year, I could see them look at him just completely shutting down Van Ness right there. If Murray struggles this year, I could see him
They'll get
taking the number
if
one.
Arizona walked away from D Hop. They haven't walked away from him.
They're
But
just, I tell
he's-
you what, I think they're just trying to really load up for next year because I think if Murray doesn't get it done this year, they're gonna have to. I don't know how his contract is structured, but I wonder if they can get out of it. But then again, I can't imagine people are gonna be, chomping at the bit to trade for him.
Oops. No, Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
No. Think Levis
I would be
here.
excited to play for the Cardinals.
Cody, if I'm Vegas, I'm scared. And I know it's like recency bias of what happened with Carter, but do I really want him chilling in Vegas? Like, is he going to stay out of trouble?
That's a very great question.
Like, that's a huge thing for them. Like, look at
Yeah.
Henry Ruggs. Like, they pretty much need to find players that are, because of their decision to move to Vegas, where there's so much trouble to get into and so much stuff to do. They need to make sure they're drafting players that are mature enough to like.
Bill
look,
asked
we're
me
gonna
if the Raiders taking Levis here.
You
I
need
could
to
see
draft
it.
Players that love football.
Yeah, I don't know. Man, there's a lot of good players that have dropped to them though. I mean, we knew these players were going to drop though, but you could see Tyree Wilson here. You could see Jalen Carter here. Or I think if I had to pick, it would be. Do they need secondary help?
They
They need corner. They got rid of Byron Murphy.
Okay, so I could see Gonzalez here, Wilson here,
Yeah.
Carter or Levis would be the four that I would pick from.
Oh shoot, you're talking about the Raiders.
Yeah,
My bad.
Yeah, the
I was
Raiders.
thinking of the Cardinals. Sorry.
they also need. I think the Raiders' defense is not very good.
Yeah, they were not great last year either.
I did not see Paris Johnson going 6th overall. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, I didn't either.
I saw him
had him.
like 11th.
We had him
to, like-
7th
oh, really?
to the Raiders.
Oof. Yeah, Kyler Murray's contract. They
Not great, huh?
no.
Yeah, Pat, it is sad what happened in Vegas last year. It's definitely the
Yeah, that's
And
sad.
And then the saddest part about it for me, I think, is Derek Carr gave his blood, sweat, and tears to that organization when they were trash.
They benched him.
And they've put all the blame on him.
Yeah.
Not the shitty head coach Josh McDaniels, who has a proven track record of being a trash head coach. We're gonna
Yeah,
put it on the quarterback.
What
who's
if they
been
go
here.
beat down here?
I just want to throw out a thank you to Brian Gutekunst and Mark Murphy for not hiring him when we needed a coach in 2018.
Yeah,
I
for
just want to
real.
give a sincere thank you to the Packers front office.
Dude,
for
I'm
not
really
hiring
excited to
him.
see what Matt LaFleur can do with Love this year.
I am too.
I think people are sleeping. Like, did you see where we're overwhelmingly the favorite in Vegas to finish 4th in that division? And I'm like tempted to put money on that because I don't think we are going to finish 4th in that division.
I don't either.
I think Chicago still needs way too much, and I haven't seen anything from Fields that makes me think he's just going to pull 180.
And then
I mean, he can still improve, right?
I'll try to
Like,
decide.
I don't think his career is dead at this point.
Oh no! I'm just saying I don't think he drags them from the record that they finished with anything much greater than that. And everyone was like, well, and all they talked about was how much cap space they have. I can't think of one player they signed right now that actually had, or they put Edmonds that they way overpaid.
They absorbed DJ Moore. He took a
Oh,
lot
DJ
of
Moore,
their
yeah,
cap space.
He took what 20, I think.
20.
Yeah, and then the other big one was that other linebacker they signed from the Eagles.
Look, I love DJ
I mean,
Moore.
his-
I just don't trust
Edwards.
Fields'
They got
ability.
him on the cheap.
They got Edmonds and Edwards.
Edwards, yeah, that's it.
Who's Edwards? Byron?
TJ.
Yeah,
Edwards.
TJ Edwards
Okay.
from Philly last year.
He was the
Right.
Eagles.
Almost
leading
got
tackler last year.
I'm sticking with my bold prediction for the Packers, 10-7, but no playoffs. Dude, a lot of people are talking that the Packers could be on a fringe playoff team.
Yeah. Well, the NFC is weak right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Look at the quarterback landscape of the AFC versus the NFC. It's insane.
Mhm.
The AFC might
Go ahead.
the AFC might have like 3 or 4 quarterbacks better than the next best quarterback in the AFC or NFC.
Yeah, but the thing about that is only one of them makes the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
So-
it's weak in the NFC right now. Who would you say is the best quarterback in the NFC right now?
Probably hurts.
In the AFC, the NFC.
NFC.
NFC?
I mean, Kirk Cousins is in that conversation. That tells you a lot.
Yeah, it does. God, I don't even know.
I think it's hurts.
Goff is up there.
I would put it as Hurts too.
I would probably Hurts out going off of last season. Yeah. God. I don't even think Hurts is that
I mean,
good.
Geno Smith probably had the best season out of all of them. Well, Jalen Hurts' season was really strong. But
I didn't
I'm
want to.
wondering-
I don't want you guys to think I was a dumbass, but I was going to say if healthy, Matthew Stafford's got to be in the conversation, right?
Yeah,
Matthew Stafford's-
Yeah,
I
that's
think so,
true.
too.
it's true.
Nice
Who's he going to
about-
throw the ball to? They got rid of freaking Robinson. Woods is gone. They got Cup, but he's coming off injury.
The Rams. Oh my God, they just completely
Chris
gutted
thinks
it.
they're about to take Levis. That would be
I think
interesting.
so too.
I would love it.
I think they're taking Levis. There's no way they don't.
Really?
There's
He's
no
one of the
way.
4 I said, but they
There's
just
no way
signed
they don't
Jimmy
take
G like for
Yep.
3 years, but he's probably. I imagine that's easy enough to get out of.
There's
who
no
Jimmy
way
G
they see
is?
him as a long. His contract's not that bad, and there's
Jimmy
no way
G's
they
the new
see
Alex
him.
Smith. You come
Yep.
here, you hold this spot for a little bit. We're gonna
And
bring
you
this
get
young
hurt.
guy in.
Yep.
You're gonna go here. You're gonna
Yeah.
hold the spot for a little bit. We're gonna bring a young guy in. He's the new Alex Smith.
I actually liked Alex Smith though.
Me
I
too.
did
I
too.
don't hate Jimmy G.
I don't care.
I don't think
for
Jimmy G did anything wrong. He just played
No.
for the 49ers when they whooped our ass.
He's just like a very good like. He's a bottom. I mean, he wins, but he's like mid to bottom tier starting quarterback. Probably would be easily the best backup quarterback.
He's like a placeholder.
yeah.
Yeah.
He
No way. they don't
Jimmy
take
G
him.
won't win games for you, but he won't lose them for the most part.
Stopgap. That's the word.
Yeah, stop that.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the word either. I was just explaining my thought process.
My mind kept wanting to say stagecoach,
that's
and I'm
a
like,
good
that's
pick,
not
too, yeah.
the right word.
Yep.
Wilson.
Him and Max Crosby are going to be a force to be reckoned
Yeah.
with.
That's a good pick.
Oh,
This dude's a monster.
maybe Chicago can get a quarterback in the draft, huh?
They're taking Will Levis.
They should consider
That-
it.
I
I'm not
would-
gonna lie to you.
Dude, I would
They're
die
not
if that
gonna-
happened.
They're not going to do it. There's no way. They're still going to give Fields another year.
I hope they take another wide receiver instead of protecting him. 6'5", 271 pounds.
Jesus.
He's just so lengthy. And he's fast and
For
Yeah.
who? For
Chris
Levis?
is crap.
Yeah, Wilson Crosby.
Chris
that's
has
not what I'm
Chris
thinking
has
of.
jumped off the Kirk Cousins bandwagon.
I think
I would too. The guy threw a 3-yard pass when the season was on the line.
That's true.
I'd
Yeah,
be
that was
so
the thing that
mad,
happened.
bro. I'd be like, "Are you serious right now?
Oh,
Are you
he's serious. Oh, you really want them to trade up for Levis?
Cody said Wilson and Crosby sounds like a nice duo. It really does. That's a solid duo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
Woo, baby.
Yeah, he can. I remember when because I had him. One of the big things was he can chase down. Like, this huge wingspan, so he can chase down running backs and stuff from behind and stuff really well. So
Man.
and he keeps blockers off of him because his long hands. Watch this jab around the corner right here. Yeah, he keeps him off him and then just right to the quarterback.
Yeah.
Who the hell is he going against there? NC State.
Yeah, that's the problem. I think that was my main concern with was like who they had played essentially. But
I mean, if you play defense at Texas Tech,
hey, dude,
you
could
got to
you
be goddamn good. That's all
but,
I know.
but could you imagine being like 21 years old, being handed $25 million and live in Vegas? Like,
Cody's asking Atlanta to
There's
pick
no way
Bijan,
I would
so
make a
Philly
good
can't have him.
decision.
no, I would make it one contract and be done, bro.
It's a fire suit. He picks up good though. Jesus.
I mean,
Yeah, but you don't want to, Chris. You don't want him to trade up just to do for the sake of doing
Because,
that, but
yeah,
making
that's a-
history.
Yeah, just be patient, man. He might follow you, man.
Yeah,
uh,
because
Guys,
Atlanta's
they
not
can
taking. Look, Atlanta's not taking quarterback. I think they might go Christian Gonzalez here, to be honest. Well, maybe not. I don't know because they
That'd be
signed so
nuts.
many.
That would actually give
Pick
them
is
like a
already
legit
in.
defense.
yeah.
Pick is
They have
already in.
they have signed so many people. They could go Jalen Carter here. Chicago's not taking a quarterback. Philly's certainly not taking a quarterback.
I
Who's
think
at
the
11?
Falcons would take Carter here. I think that's exactly what they would do.
Yeah,
They're like,
If
thank you.
Jalen Carter falls to Philly, does Philly take him?
no.
Because
Yeah, they lost
D-line is getting
Hargrave.
old. Their
They
D-line is
lost
getting old.
Hargrave last year too.
Who'd they lose?
Hargrave.
Chris, I don't think
Lost
Atlanta's
Hargrave.
taking a quarterback. They're going to
Brandon
give Desmond Ridder
Graham's
a
in his
shot.
mid-30s.
Yep. What's
And
his name's
who's
old
the
too.
other-
You can
good
say
guy.
Ritter isn't it, but I think they give him a
defensive
chance because it's not
I
like
think
he
Ritter's
looked
got
terrible
potential.
either. He didn't look terrible in this games either.
They look good.
I don't
I can't.
I don't think it's fair to
I think
judge
he's worth
Ritter yet.
finding out.
I don't think it's fair to judge Ritter yet. The jury's still on him.
Bill said the Falcons will take Carter and the Bears will take Robinson.
I don't
The
think they
Bears
would.
getting Bijan Robinson actually like scares me a little.
Yeah,
I don't think they would.
Well, I mean, in his few starts, he threw for 708 yards, had 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. So it's like, I feel like you see him like this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because what if you drafted Will Levis here and then Desmond Ridder came out and had a really good season and you're like, we just wasted that pick because now we're hoping to get a value of an eighth overall pick back for him. That's not going to happen.
I judge who I
What's
want.
up, Steve?
Steve's just dropping
Said I
in for
judge who
the-
I want.
Who you got in Green Bay? I want JSN. That's who I want in Green Bay, Steve. I want JSN.
What's the
I'm
Falcons
good- I'm
take
good with
JSN to pair
JSN,
with
too.
London here?
That'd be
That would be interesting.
Because who else they really need? They picked up so many people this offseason. Like, yeah, they have Algier, but
Let me throw a
Okay, go
monkey
big.
wrench in there. What about Peter Skronsky?
yeah. And who does Chicago? I feel like Chicago wants Peter Skronsky.
I could see Chicago taking Skronsky.
I think so too.
I think the Bears should take Skronsky if Atlanta doesn't.
I will
But I was
be.
throwing him out there as a potential option for Atlanta.
I
I'll
think
be
the
right
Bears
back,
should take a kicker.
I'm going upstairs real quick. Okay?
I'll be right back as well. I gotta go get something to drink here.
Hey, take my spot. Talk on the camera, please.
No.
No. I could see them. I could see Atlanta taking Bijan.
They just drafted Algier though. I don't really
I know, but I mean, Bijan's a top 5 talent in the draft.
He is.
Let's see.
I said this. I was talking to one of my coworkers this morning, and I'm like, he's probably not going to make it to 13. And if he did, the Packers wouldn't take him. But if Bijan fell to 13, like, I wouldn't be mad if the Packers took him. I'd actually be super excited.
I probably wouldn't be mad, but like because I'd understand that probably just means Dylan's last year and Jones last year as well.
I think it would
but-
mean Jones last year, which unfortunately I think he's going to be a cap casualty next year.
I think so too.
But I don't think it means the end for Dylan.
This is his 4th year. We'd have to re-sign him.
Right.
I just think with the running back position being the way it is, it'd be hard to come up with a value for him that's fair and helps the Packers. when they can just, I don't know, go out and drive. What the fuck is that lady wearing?
What do you think about instead of? Oh shit. Okay. So the Eagles have traded with the Bears to swap 9 and 10
Okay,
for a 4th round pick.
interesting.
So the Eagles wanted to move up one,
Why did
pick
they
somebody.
move up? I mean, they have to know Atlanta's pick then. That's interesting. What are the unless they want Bijan? I'm trying not to look at spoilers. I want to so bad. Yeah,
So
I could see the Eagles taking
If the
Bijan.
Eagles fumble on taking Bijan, like take away their draft board, you're not allowed to have it. You don't get a board anymore. You're not allowed to have a board. Bijan makes so much sense for Philadelphia that if you
Yeah, it
don't make
does.
that pick, like you're done. I'm taking your board and I'm taking it home.
You're done. Oh wow! Ooh!
Oh, Philly's probably pissed.
You all told me no. You all told me no that they wouldn't take a running back because they had Algier, and I said that during our show. What's up?
Wow.
That's
So,
great. That's
so that is
amazing.
interesting because there's no
Philly's
way Philly trades up
pissed.
without knowing that Falcons were taking Bijan.
Wow.
There's no way they don't know. So there has to be. Yeah, that's a really interesting pick, but I mean it makes sense, right? I think that's a good. They have a good duo back
Douglas,
there.
the Falcons just picked Bijan Robinson.
Oh, sorry, Douglas.
Yeah,
No way.
we gotcha. We're here for
Yeah,
it.
they took Bijan.
Hey, Bears are trading out of their pick.
Yeah, we just
Yeah,
went
Bears
over
and
that.
Eagles swapped.
And then-
Hold on a second.
Simon and I
Who
were
did the
just saying.
Falcons take?
They took
Bijan.
Bijan.
Falcons took Bijan Robinson. Y'all said when I brought that up during our mock draft, you're like, no way.
I
We're all genuinely shocked, so you can tell that we believed that they wouldn't.
Yeah. So
What?
you always doubt me, Tyler.
Not that I'm doubting you, I just didn't believe that
But
was
yeah,
going to happen.
why did the Eagles trade up though? One pick
That's what I'm saying.
Probably
Like,
for
what
Bijan.
did they're going Jalen Carter.
for
Oh,
Bijan over
dude.
Chicago?
That's awesome. I didn't even realize, Douglas, that you were watching in Berlin. That's fucking cool.
Oh, no kidding. I didn't know that either.
Profanity. We are a family-friendly show.
I mean, they could take Levis. Yeah, they could take Levis.
They can take Levis. I can see that.
Who?
The Titans.
Oh yeah.
Eagles take them.
So what your guys' theory is that Philly traded up to Chicago? Like, hey, we know you want Bijan, but we want him too.
No.
That's the thing is like I don't think there's a way Eagles
Chicago's
trade up
probably
without
more in the
knowing.
business of picking up more picks.
Yeah,
That's probably true too.
but
They
why?
move back one spot and they pick up an extra 4th rounder.
Yeah, I don't.
Cap.
And they're probably okay with getting Bijan or Skoronski.
Yeah.
You just trade up
So-
I think they're
Um,
taking Carter.
Josh asked, who do the Titans take now that 3 quarterbacks are gone? The Titans could still take Levis if they wanted to. They
So
could
what
also
was it-
take JSN, which would be frustrating.
What was Scheffler just saying about them trading down?
Yeah,
I just
they're
don't
up now.
understand.
Pick is
I
in
don't-
already.
Jake, who would you pick?
They're taking Jalen Carter. I'm calling it.
Yeah,
Right.
they have to.
I'm
But
telling you. I felt it. I was like, he
But
looks
why-
like an Eagle.
But
All
why
right.
trade? I don't get the trade.
Greg said Simon looks focused like a neurosurgeon. Simon's
Do
not
they-
smart enough for that.
So do they
No,
think
I'm
like
not.
Chicago takes
I'm
Jalen
not.
Carter there?
I'm not either. I'll be honest with you.
That's
that
the
what-
thing is like, yeah, that's weird for them to trade up one spot.
Greg, I'm barely smart enough to run a podcast.
Dude, I love that Bijan Robinson pick by the Falcons though.
I do too. I think it's a
That's
good pick.
I didn't want-
kind of a bummer for Algier because, like, okay, I mean, it is what
Yeah,
it is.
but You could use 2 running backs all the time in this NFL. I'd
Right.
say.
Well, and let me just throw this out there. Deontay Foreman and oh my God, Tevin
Herbert.
Coleman.
Yeah, they did used to have those two. I think I just didn't want Bijan going to the Eagles. I was like, God, Philly's so insufferable. I don't need super
He
talented
made
players.
so much sense for Philly, and now like that they don't get to get him. Oh
I-
my God, that's hilarious.
I'm still like, and see, this is like what we're talking about, right? Everyone's like, oh, that pick swap doesn't count or doesn't really matter. Philly just gave Chicago that 4th round pick to move up 1 pick, which it didn't even. I feel like they didn't even need to unless they feel like they're sniping someone Chicago wanted.
They have to be taken. There's no way they don't take Jalen Carter here, right?
I want
They're
them to
taking-
show the Bijan Robinson play against Kansas where he like stopped his field
Oh yeah.
and then cut back up because that play was so disgusting.
Oh yeah, they showed it earlier.
What
That
about his
change of
hat?
speed is so nasty. What the hell am I
Oh,
looking
his
at? right now?
hair,
What happened?
his hat.
Oh.
No, I was looking at the giant.
I think it's
weird
I think it's
mascot.
the way he does his hair is that he can't wear it flush
okay.
on his head. I think he has like his
Like a ponytail.
dreads and a ponytail.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this dude he might be ridiculously good.
Yeah, he's gonna be disgustingly good.
Yeah, Atlanta needs to spend the rest of their picks on offensive line.
Well, James, that wasn't a great pick for you, buddy.
Yeah, that's true, Bill.
Wouldn't that be
said
funny
Wayne
if they
Johnson
pick
goal.
swapped and then took Skoronski right in front of Philly here?
Hey,
I mean, sorry, in front of Chicago.
I was
Chicago
just
would
saying
take
that
Jalen Carter
Philly
though.
O-line's getting old. You going upstairs?
Oh,
Right,
and next year, 4th round pick. Not even this year.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
That's
I
weird.
just don't understand the swap. Like,
Yeah,
they
I
must
don't
think they're
really either.
sniping them from somebody. Or
They
you know
want-
what it could have been? It could have been that Chicago called Philly and said, "Hey, someone's trying to trade up right now.
What
If
about
you
what do
offer
you-
us something."
What about Nolan Smith here?
I feel like it's too early.
Nolan Smith and Hassan Reddick together?
Yeah,
That's a lot of speed.
it is. Yeah, that'd be.
I feel like you need the size to go that. I bet you that was what happened. Was Chicago? Someone else was trying to, like, maybe Tennessee was trying to jump Philly to get to where Chicago's pick was, and Chicago was like, "Hey, we don't want to move back too much. If you want to throw a 4th at us or whatever, we'll just trade with you instead."
Yeah.
So I wasn't say wide receiver, but no way Philly does not need a wide receiver.
What if
It could be offensive line here.
I don't? Yeah,
Could be.
I swear to God,
Yeah,
if I get
it's-
excited, for
it's
the
gonna be,
Packers
I think,
pick and
Skoronski
they
or
trade back to
Carter.
25, I'm gonna be.
We're
fucking
trading down,
pissed.
bro. You already know the way this board is falling. We're trading down.
I know. That's why I'm
Then again,
saying it
there's a
now,
lot of
man.
talent
I already
left. There's
feel
a-
it. I already
There's a
feel
lot
it.
of talent left.
Good is already on the phones. Let me take it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, dude, that
I
defensive
called
line.
that. I called that like a half an hour ago.
That was a good
Let's
call.
go.
Yeah.
I called
I didn't
that.
think there was any way that it would happen.
Dude, they're getting old on the D line. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Now they got Jalen Carter.
they just
and
took Jordan
the
Davis.
last 2 years.
Red
Now-
Stripe, parade beer. That was
Yeah.
amazing.
We're still at the first round, but we are at pick 9. Pick 9 just happened.
Yeah.
Jalen Carter just went to the
Yep,
Philadelphia.
Jalen Carter just went 9.
Doug, tonight is only round 1.
Dude, Philly's doing it right, bro. Philly's doing it right. And they just paired up the Georgia teammates again.
Yep.
Yikes.
Copying us.
Except these guys play right
So
next to
basically, oh, you hear what they're saying, that Jalen Carter got on the phone with the Eagles to convince them like that he'll be good to take them. Like
Pick number. We are now at pick number 10. Number 9.
the Bears just
Yeah, number
the
9.
Bears
is
just
Jalen
drafted
Carter. We
their
are at
next
pick number
bust.
10, Chicago.
I won't lie to you. He's going to a good locker room. They got a lot of good veterans in that locker
Yeah.
room. So
I agree.
yeah.
putting him in that locker room with those guys that understand how to be.
I mean, there's
pros.
not a lot of good NFL cities, but Philly is like that's another one that just kind of scares me because it's just waiting to get in trouble in that city.
I mean, he's not going to be hanging out with the fans, so he's got that going for
That's
him.
true. Hopefully he succeeds right away because otherwise they'll call him trash and hate his guts. And
That's a lot of purple.
Wow, the Bears pick is in already, so they're probably taking Skoronski.
Yeah, they probably made that trade and put their pick in.
Could they go corner? Is that a possibility, or am I
They
crazy?
could. They could take
but
Gonzalez
they need
here. That'd be
offensive
interesting.
line so
Their
desperately
secondary is
that
not
they're
that
passing
bad.
up the opportunity to
Yeah.
Wisconsin. It's going to
I
be
know,
They
but-
gotta take a. If they want any chance of Justin Fields being any good, they need to.
They gotta
They
go
need to
all
protect him.
yeah.
They got it.
With that being said, I hope they take a defense player.
I hope they take a
I hope
kicker.
they take Will Levis.
In fact, I hope they don't take a offensive lineman until round 6.
Undrafted only.
Nobody said that their offensive lineman was going to be good.
Nobody said their front office was smart.
It's true.
It's true.
That's
You know what people did say? People said that Justin Fields sucks, and they didn't want to listen. So that's on them.
That's what you get for drafting a quarterback from Ohio State.
Bears pick kicker.
What do you mean? I thought Trubisky was the best quarterback in the NFC North a couple of years back.
Yeah, the awkward moment where you could have had Patrick Mahomes, but you got Mitch Trubisky instead.
And they traded up for Trubisky, bro. They traded up a pick because they were number 3. Traded up with the Niners for Trubisky.
Good times.
It's okay. Next year at this time, we'll be watching the Bears pick another quarterback.
That's what I've been saying.
They do it. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat.
Hopefully, it's another Ohio State quarterback.
No,
No, that guy will be there for a couple of
just
years.
Came out. We're almost there, baby. We're
The other
almost
said,
there.
imagine if Mahomes was on the Bears. He'd probably be running for his life because they never had an O-line to protect their quarterback.
So those gold pins they're wearing, I'm guessing the NFL gave them all to the people that came to the draft.
Oh,
All-
yeah. I
yeah,
know.
all of them have had, all of them have had it on.
Yeah. I would ask if I can get my whole name, bro. That should be lit. Put it down one side, the other side. Look at all these big ass chains they're wearing too, bro. Damn.
Cody, are you guessing or do you have some inside information?
I think he's guessing. Knowing the Bears, they'll draft a 13-year-old.
Dude, no joke, Darnell.
Chicago.
Dude, I honestly, I kind of hate that if they take Darnell right here. I like him a lot. No
It
spoilers,
hasn't
Cody.
even popped up on Twitter yet.
Oh boy.
God, that's so nasty.
Yeah, he's good. I just good luck running up the middle against the Eagles.
Yeah, that'd be that defensive line is gonna be tough.
I'm telling you, dude, the Eagles are doing it right, bro.
Ooh,
So, and they have N'Kobe
Ooh.
Dean, too.
Jesus Christ.
he just killed that Kentucky player.
He just crunched that guy. He's got the swim move. He's got the bull rush. He's got an inside move, bro.
Well, remember everyone thought he was going one or two, maybe to Houston or whatever. That he was the best player in the draft, and then all that stuff happened. So,
they got a good player, dude.
mm-hmm.
If he can keep his head on it.
I thought it would have been funny if he slipped out of the top 10 with him canceling
Who did
everyone
they
else.
get that pick from again? Who
Adam
did they pick
Schefter is tweeting about the Eagles pick, and he tweeted, by drafting Jalen Carter at number 9, GM Howie Roseman's record remains intact. She never has drafted a running back, cornerback, tight end, or safety in the first round. And obviously he's got the blue check mark, so he edited it. But it's funny as hell. People in the comments are like, gross, how dare you use the wrong pronouns? We saw the first one, little bro. You said she. Nah, don't change it now. We saw the original. We seen that, little bro.
Wait, can
She,
you
bro.
oldie edit a tweet? now
Don't
if
you
have the
dare
blue check mark?
misgender my GM ever again, you fraud. Somebody screenshotted it and said, we seen it, buddy.
Yeah, they're taking a tackle here. It could be Darnell Wright. Let's go.
Yeah, Cody must have
Carter's
been ahead
nine.
of everyone. Wow, dude. Whoa,
call,
I hate
Cody.
that.
Yeah,
That's
good
such
call,
a good
Cody.
pick. I hate you, Chicago.
Yeah, fuck you, Chicago.
I
That was
liked him, but now I hope he's a bust.
That was
Yup.
smart.
That's a really
yeah,
good
that's a
pick.
smart pick. Which is awkward. Out
I
of
know.
character.
Yeah. That's a
Guy's
really
an
good.
animal.
Yeah.
He was the only
was my-
player that I saw that handled Jalen Carter and Will Anderson well.
Yep.
Yep.
Now he's got to deal with Rashawn Gary, though.
I'm telling you right now, he has the potential to be an all-pro right tackle.
Oh, here they go. They show him against Will Anderson.
Tennessee, you think they could go Gonzalez here?
Didn't they draft Caleb Fairley last year? So they might not have to.
What about Will? I don't think they go Will Levis though. But I mean, they don't have all that much invested in Malik Willis or whatever. So he was like
I've
a
been
third or
reading
fourth
stuff
rounder.
that they fell out of favor with him.
Yeah, he was trash. Did you watch him at all?
Yeah.
And then he got
Unfortunately.
re-benched. Like
Yep.
he was terrible.
Douglas, if you're still watching, the Bears at number 10 took Darnell Wright. The Titans are now on the clock at number 11.
Yeah,
I think
good
it's
pick by the
very-
Bears. I got to give him props. He was probably my favorite offense. This is one of the guys that we said at the beginning. This is who I'd love to see us take. I think he could easily be the best offensive lineman in this draft, and maybe one of the best players when it's all said and done.
Say Christian Gonzalez falls to 13. Would you take him?
Not if JSN is there. I get it that he's such a great talent, but it's just like,
It's not a need.
yeah, how many cornerbacks do we need? You know what I mean? What's going to help our team more right now? Christian
I think
Gonzalez or
that's when we
JSN?
start calling cornerback needy teams and saying, hey, you guys want to trade up to 13 so you can take Gonzalez.
And how far do we trade back if we really want? Like if we're in love with JSN or anyone right here, like. Why do I feel like Peter Skoronski is going to fall into our lap? I'm going to take him and I'm going to be upset with it.
I don't want to take him.
I don't want
either
to
because I feel like he's stuck between a tackle and a guard.
Exactly. And when we get to 13, the two guys that I want to be available and potentially drafted are JSN or LVN.
Yeah.
We're all on board with LVN now, huh?
Dude, we did the thing. I had him as my number 2 edge rusher. I told
I
you he
know.
reminds me of JJ Watt.
I know, dude. Yeah.
But he didn't start. Dirt.
Dude, this, like, so far, if we're not taking, like, JSN, this just screams trade down to me.
Which is fair. Totally fine with that as well.
I'm fine with
Yeah,
that.
I'm
too,
fine with
but
that.
Like, if we trade down to 25 and take, like, Dalton Kincaid or something like that, I'm okay.
I kinda
Okay,
hyped
if
myself
they
up, like,
trade
oh,
down
we're
into the
gonna
late
wait
first,
for
I'm fine with that too.
Yeah.
Taylor said he can see Detroit picking JSN with their wide receiver getting suspended.
I don't
I'd be very
maybe.
surprised if they took JSN.
they don't have to because it's only a 6-game suspension. If he was going to miss the whole year, that might be a little bit different. But 6 games, I mean, if you get lucky with your scheduling and you go 3-3, the NFC North's not going to run away from you by week 6.
I mean, in fairness, Williamson didn't really show anything last year.
I
He
mean,
had one
nobody
catch.
in the NFC North is going to be 6-0. I will guarantee you. I would bet money that nobody in the NFC North will be 6-0.
No, I don't think so either.
Did he really show anything at all last year?
Who?
Not really, right?
Who?
The wide receiver they drafted?
He was all right.
Are you sure? I don't think he did anything. Hardly.
Who?
He was good. You're
Jameson
talking
Williams?
Jameson
about
Williams, yeah.
Titans,
Yeah,
right?
he had 1 catch for 1 touchdown, like 43 yards or something.
Yeah, Cody, Taylor, Cody let you know 2 of them got cut.
Yeah,
One of them was
Jameson
Connor
Williams had
Badger, Cephas,
Jameson
unfortunately.
Williams had 1 catch last year. So I could see him taking a wide receiver just if they think they're sticking it to Green Bay too.
I could see them at 18 taking Quentin Johnson.
Yeah, they're not taking a wide receiver here. No way in hell.
I think they could go cornerback here.
They should,
Amon
take
Ra
Christian
is a slot
Gonzalez,
guy. JSN is primarily a slot guy. He has some
Right.
outside ability. but
as
he's
is Zay
primarily-
Flowers, who's the other guy who was probably
Right.
going to end up going in the first round. Also a slot guy. So here for the Lions, I'd be pretty sure they're going to take Christian Gonzalez.
Think so? I wonder if they like Brian Branch at all with his versatility.
Maybe.
It'd be pretty early for him. So.
Yeah, it'd be
for him to go,
yeah.
but-
They need an outside guy. Gonzalez is falling right into their laps.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on who Tennessee takes here.
Tennessee should take Skoronski so the Packers aren't tempted to do so.
Please.
Right. Awesome
I
pick.
wouldn't be mad at it.
But where do we play him? That's my thing. Like, I just don't know.
Only thing you can do with him is ship out John Runyon Jr., which I don't want to do.
No,
You
he's
want
a
it-
great, he's a really good player.
Do you want to know the reason?
The Titans could take Skronsky here.
I'm sick
It
and tired of
makes
taking a guy in the first round. He sits on the goddamn bench.
The only other thing
How
I
many
could
years
think
are we
of.
gonna do that?
The only
12.
other thing I could think of is we tell Elton Jenkins to go to right tackle. We take
No.
No.
Zach Tom, put him at center, and then we put Skronsky at guard.
No. I'm not on board with any of that. No.
Okay, well,
No.
I'm just saying what would like if they were to take him.
We're putting Royce Newman at left tackle.
That's it. You're definitely fired.
Yeah.
He's
Royce
muted.
Newman should be
You get the Tony Reale 10-second mute button for that.
Royce Royce Newman should be cut.
Yeah, he should.
Get 3 more seconds.
Royce Newman and Dean Lowry can move into each other with each other. And
That's the mute -1 button, Simon.
Hey,
What is
Dean
minus
Lowry and
one?
Royce Newman are the only ones that could take reps against each other, and both of them lose.
Bill's laughing at me muting
Why?
Simon.
Skronsky was good. Why are we?
And
I just
we're
don't
back
know
to
where we
muting
put him.
Simon.
I
Andrew asked if
don't know.
Detroit's going defense to help out that last ranked defense. They should take Christian Gonzalez at 12 if Tennessee doesn't take him.
All right, who they taking? Who they taking? Don't say anything. I would like to hear one from my television.
Yeah, that makes sense. No, Lowry's on the Vikings, Jeff.
Thank you, Tennessee. Thank you, Tennessee.
Watch him,
Alright.
Yeah.
dude.
I
Watch Peter Skronsky be an All-Pro guard in like 2
That's what
years.
Yeah, for real,
Good.
for real.
Taylor, that's not the last time I'll be muted tonight. I promise.
Why are people tweeting that the Packers are on the clock?
Hey, look at Bob Skarowski.
Did we move up?
Dude, his freaking grandpa played for the freaking.
Well,
Packers.
it could be so far behind. Just get off freaking Twitter. You better not ruin this pick for me, Tyler.
I'm
Yeah.
behind on TV, so I'm trying to negate that by being on Twitter, which Twitter
Do
isn't really
not
helping
say
me that
anything
much
out
anyways.
loud, or I will come to Sheboygan.
Detroit's pick is already in.
Okay, let's see.
So they're taking Christian Gonzalez.
Oh, yeah. I could probably see it.
They're taking Gonzalez. There's no goddamn way they're not.
Dude, what if you hear Green Bay selects quarterback Will Levis out of Kentucky?
I am closing this laptop and going to bed.
I
agree.
will.
We will
watch
all just
Maryland.
disconnect.
Yeah, like the live has ended.
Hey, fair warning if you're watching us right now. If we take Will Levis at 13, the
We're
live
not
is over. We're done for the night. We need to digest what just happened, and we'll talk tomorrow.
No, we'll talk like 2 weeks from now.
We'll talk in September.
Yeah. All
You can
right,
find
guys.
me on-
Good off season.
Skip
We're not
preseason
even
through that.
we're not even doing the Aaron Rodgers appreciation episode this summer.
You can find me on the Bay Bridge.
You can find me at the bottom.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That felt like a Tennessee pick. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
That totally felt like a Titans pick.
Yeah, James said a little bit of Packer history is heading to the Titans. I won't.
Be careful about reading the comments too, because people are saying stuff in there. So
A little bit of
They're only like a
Packers
second into the end.
lineage is heading to the Titans.
I
Bill's in
clicked on
agreement
the
with us that the Lions are going to take
I clicked on the
Gonzalez.
private chat to read Tyler's nice message to
Probably
me
this
while I
fucking
wait for the
guy.
Packers to pick.
God,
That dude
I
was a
went-
young man the last time the Lions won the North.
I went from feeling bad for Lions fans to being like, yeah, they're annoying now.
I hope they take Jake Moody.
Damn. That doesn't make sense to me. Lions
Okay,
get a lion,
shush.
I guess.
Shush. Who they taking?
Really? That is surprising.
Oh, I love the Lions.
Oh,
Wow,
man.
Jameer Gibbs to the Lions.
Do they know they could have had him with the pick they got for trading earlier, right?
Oh,
coulda had him at
man.
34.
They could have got him at 18.
Easy.
Douglas, the Lions just
Ooh.
pick Jameer Gibbs at number 12.
What?
What the hell?
I mean, I like Jameer Gibbs. Don't get me
I
Me
wrong.
like
too.
him a lot. I think
like
He's
his
Jameer
really
floor is-
good.
I think he's Alvin Kamara, if I'm being honest.
I've heard that a lot, but holy.
I said that on the show. Yeah.
But
Pick
I-
12, though?
he better hit.
Wow.
Packers- Hey, the Packers clock is still running. I have a feeling they're trading.
That's so
I have a feeling he's probably
surprising.
taking calls.
Wow.
JSN.
All right. Over under.
JSN.
Yeah, same. Andrew.
Please be a
Yeah,
wide
I like him at
receiver.
12.
Please be a wide receiver.
Cody said, get our Najigba. I agree. Let's do it. Let's just.
What if we trade with the Jets again here and we get their other second?
See, this is
That'd
why I
be
love the look at you
hilarious.
split on that wide receiver, bro.
Yeah,
Dude, so
I
if the
like,
Packers
I like
pick here,
him
where
a
do we
lot.
think? LVN, Miles Murphy, JSN.
Somebody with 3 initials. Douglas said that's a second all day. I don't think he's a second. I think he's a late first.
Yeah, I think
They
they
could have got.
him
They
at
had the
18.
34 or 33 from the pick they or the trade
Yeah.
they did earlier or whatever. They could have got him there.
Yeah,
I could have seen the Cowboys taking him at 25.
that's the first.
But they
really
could have traded up.
surprising pick
They could have
tonight.
taken him at 18. I just that doesn't make sense to me. They're all look at how hype they are. They're like,
Chris
yeah,
wants
we
us
got a
to trade
player
to
that no
Minnesota
one,
so they can
literally
take
no
Levis.
one wanted at this
Bill said
position.
if we don't take JSN, the Pats will. I agree. That's what we talked about. The main benefit being of moving up 2 spots on Monday when we did our pop-up live.
Yeah, that is the first like super insane.
Reach.
Well, I don't know. I mean, reach is all relative.
Right.
But I guess
but I
the first
mean,
really
for a guy
surprising
they have another pick in 6 picks.
I know. I'm just saying
He's-
it's relative.
Who else is going to take it? Yeah, they reach for him. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I think we trade out.
Yeah,
I mean, the
think so
Jets
too.
aren't taking him. Who's 16 and 17?
Colby.
Shut up,
The
Brian.
time is now, boys. The time is now.
Jake, 17 Pittsburgh. You know we're trading. We haven't put a pick in. The
Pro
trade. The
Football
only
Talk
ones that
said
are
if the Lions were going to take Jameer Gibbs at number 12, why not just take Bijan Robinson at number 6?
Yep.
I agree.
So, the pick is in. We made a pick.
Apparently,
The time
Steve
is
knows.
now.
Everyone,
Yeah.
shut up! It's happening. It's happening.
Do not
Are they
react, please.
Calm.
If you,
I'm muting
it's
myself.
The office. Yep. It's the.
please do not react. Please do not react. I
Come
am going to move these comments. I do not want to see the comments right now.
You took
full
Rashee
screen.
Rice.
I don't want to. Nope. If we take Rice, I swear to God, because he was on my vote. Nobody
Will-
react.
Will Levis.
Oh, okay.
Will Levis.
Okay. I just got it. I'm a little bit ahead. I got
God
it.
damn it, Tyler.
I'm
You did this
sorry.
last-
I'm watching Transformers: Rise of the Beast, so don't please. I need this.
What? Watching Transformers.
They're doing commercials. I'm on a commercial yet.
Oh,
I'm like
oh
20
I
seconds
thought you
ahead
meant
of
you're
then.
you flipped on the movie.
No, dude, it didn't even come on theaters yet, you weirdo.
We're taking Van Ness here.
Yes, and I'm gonna be a genius because he's gonna be a monster with Rashawn Gary. If that's the pick,
The
I'll
thing
be
that I
there.
like about Van Ness is you can use him as a defensive end or
Yeah.
an outside linebacker.
I think
Yeah,
he
you-
makes really
Tyler's
intriguing
knowing. He knows
third
our
and long
he's talking. He
situations.
knows our pick. He's already talking about our pick.
I called this months ago, dude. I knew it. If it's Van Ness, genius.
It is.
Brian,
Look
you
at Tyler's face.
No, he likes Van.
Right after you said Van Ness, he knows the pick, and he's like, the
There's-
thing I like about him is
Packers
we
gonna
can use
be
him so
asked
many.
next year, go Bears. Okay.
Can't put me on mute, Taylor. I'm in charge.
Yeah, he's in
Look
charge.
at me. I'm the captain.
BK, have it your way.
Dude, my girlfriend hates that song because me and my stepson just sing that shit all day.
Whopper, Whopper, triple Whopper.
Yeah, we both just go whopper, whopper, whopper when we go to the bathroom, and we have to pass the kitchen to do that. She's so pissed.
Pro Football Talk just put up a tweet said I don't see a DeAndre Hopkins trade happening.
Interesting.
Taylor, this is not a democracy. I'm in charge.
It could be.
It's not.
Let's vote on it.
It's not. Okay, we didn't. My vote counts for 4.
Oh.
Running a coup right now.
Okay, here we go. I'm blocking all of you from this.
You'd have to be bigger than me, Taylor, and nobody in this chat is bigger than me.
Depends on where you look.
Do we have to talk about this right now?
Yeah, Simon has a really big toe.
I do.
I'm done with this trade. Just tell me who is coming to Green Bay.
Yeah, Simon, show everybody your COVID toe.
I'm not putting my foot on the screen. I have gross feet, man. Unless you guys tip me, then maybe,
$15.99 a month. Huh?
Send me those. What is it? The Facebook stars or whatever.
Oh man, I'll mail you a knuckle sandwich.
Here it is. Here it is.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go! I fucking knew it! I'm a genius!
Your poker
fucking
face sucks,
genius!
Tyler. You did this to me last year.
I'm a fucking genius!
I ain't going live with you next year. You ruined my
I'm a
excitement.
genius! Let's go! I knew this.
You ready for
I knew
Packer
it.
fans to lose their minds?
All right.
No, this can't be a lose your mind pick. Like I get
They're
not
going to
taking
anyway,
JSN
because they wanted
to drive
JSN.
people nuts, but this is a good pick.
This
This is an extremely good pick.
This is a great
Yes.
pick.
Him and Rashawn Gary will be nasty.
6'5",
And
270,
I'll be
4'5".
completely honest. I do think defensive end, defensive line, defensive end is a bigger need than wide receiver.
Yeah,
Bro, look at this.
if we wouldn't hit on Christian Watson and Romeo Dobbs, I think we take JSN here. But I think they really like what they've seen from JSN and,
And
Watson.
Listen to this too. Is when we get to 42 and 45 tomorrow night, there will be guys at wide receiver we can take.
Look at this. He's rushing over the guard. He's between the guard and center. He's on the outside. Dude, I'm telling you, bro.
All right.
I like it.
Steve, you better hope it doesn't. He's got shades of J.J. Watt in him.
Dude, all I'm going to say is pass rushers from the Big Ten of the giant white people variety have done pretty damn well in the NFL.
Steve.
Douglas said, I'm old, go faster.
Steve, all I'm going to tell you
we're
is
probably barely halfway done. These
now
picks
that we
aren't going to
just-
get much faster.
now that we drafted another edge, all you're going to see is Justin Fields running for his life more. So I would just chill on
Hey,
all
Taylor,
that.
we hear you. We all like JSN too. But honestly, like now, if you have Lucas Van Ness rotating with Preston Smith and helping, Patriots just traded. But
Oh, shit.
anyways, so if you have that to the Steelers,
Oh,
so the
wow.
Steelers jumped up.
Oh, Taylor wanted Lucas Van Ness, so Taylor got what he wanted.
Me too,
Oh,
Taylor.
okay.
Happy for you.
Yeah, no, I like the pick. I mean, the fastest way to, like I said it earlier when whoever picked it was the Raiders. I said the fastest way to getting, being a winning football team is by picking pass rush. So, in my opinion, anyway.
I think so far I'm going to be honest, the worst pick so far is the Lions taking Jahmyr Gibbs at 12.
Oh, 100%.
God, that was such a Packers pick, and I'm so happy they did it. Thank you, Brian.
Listen, the Lucas Van Ness pick, that pick is for everybody who was mad that we didn't draft TJ Watt in 2019.
People are still mad about that.
17.
My bad. That's who that Lucas Van Ness pick is for. For
Thank
all
you.
the people who are
Porter
mad
here?
that we didn't draft TJ Watt.
Joey
Get
Porter?
on board with it.
Oh. Yes,
I wanted somebody with 3 initials, and we got one of them. So
I'm happy now.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's gonna be a great day. Let's go. I was
What
just
time does
talking
the draft
to.
start tomorrow?
Oh shit! I don't know.
tomorrow's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, Greg, it's a great pick. Van Ness,
Yep.
great pick.
Yeah,
can-
that's a good pick.
Who did
We can post some of his
who did
highlights
Van
tomorrow.
Ness on the review? Is that you, Jake?
Yes.
You should pull up your notes and reread them for everyone.
Okay, hold on 1 second. 1 second. I gotta respond to somebody real quick.
I can pull mine up. I got my notebook here because I'm writing down our picks.
So, all right. So while you guys are pulling that up, the good thing about Van Ness is he's disgustingly athletic. He has the size that the Packers look for on those like bigger outside linebackers. He's only, I believe, 21 years old. So you got a premium position, a guy that's young, a guy that's super athletic. Like this is very much a Packers pick.
He had a 922 RAS score.
Yeah. I mean, and if you listen
I
to
have
the talking heads like
939.
around Packers talk, they've all been talking about like Lucas Van Ness just screams Packers player.
He does, bro.
Aaron Catman 2.0.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
I have an Aaron Campman plaque over there somewhere.
Do
I used to
you?
love Aaron Campman, bro. When I was younger.
Why am I seeing like 3 different things? I'm seeing 3 different RAS scores.
Everyone's gonna lose their mind because it's all we've taken is defense. The last 3.
Simon, they get updated at some points.
Yeah,
when was
that's
the last-
probably true.
When was
Listen,
the
In
last-
Ryan,
my notes, they might not have had like his broad.
when
jump
was the
on.
last
Yeah,
time
I-
we took an offensive player in the NFL or in the first draft? Jordan Love, right? So
Yeah.
everyone loses their mind. Before then, when was the last time we took? It was probably. Oh my gosh, I
Eddie
don't-
Lacy?
he was second round.
Second round.
Oh, I thought he was 32.
No.
Might be. Oh my gosh, maybe
It was
Brian
probably the
Bulaga?
tackle, Sherrod.
Tyler, I think you're close. I
Derek
think he was
Sherrod,
yeah.
36. I think he was
Yeah.
like 36, bro.
36.
It was Sherrod, yeah,
Was it Sherrod?
I think so.
Or Bulaga was the first round, right?
Well,
I
I think
got it.
Bulaga was already in the NFL.
Now I gotta see.
Yep.
Oh,
So they
that's a good
jumped.
pick for them,
That's
too.
funny. They jumped the Jets. New England helped them jump the Jets so they could take one of the offensive tackles.
That's a good
Yeah.
pick. I like Broderick
Yeah.
Jones a lot.
He's a really good pick there.
They need O-line, so
Yeah, 9.58 RAS. He's young.
That feels to me like that was Mike Tomlin going to his
Yeah.
GM and being like, "Hey, let's go get this pick and
Yeah.
let's take Broderick Jones."
Yeah, 6'5", 311, 21 years old, super athletic. That's a good
Crazy
pick.
athletic. He was in my opinion the best pulling guard.
Dude, you know what's going to be
for
sick
tackle
here?
for run blocking.
He was one of the
What-
guys I thought Green Bay could select as well.
Okay, so with a lot of the top offensive linemen off the board, where does the Jets go here? What if they take Christian Gonzalez and pair with Sauce Gardner?
Dude, I'm surprised he's still there.
Ooh, that'd be nuts.
I don't think Christian Gonzalez makes it past Washington.
okay, so listen to this. I just looked this up.
Yeah, they need CB help bad.
So since 2005, when Rodgers was drafted, right? The Packers have drafted 3 offensive players in the first round. Or 4 offensive players. Rodgers, you count him, right?
Okay.
Then it was Brian
Bulaga.
Bulaga,
Yep.
Iowa,
Iowa.
Derek Sherrod, and freaking Jordan Love. That's
Yep.
the 4.
So,
That's 19
Like, that's what-
first round picks since 2005.
so I get the fatigue of like picking defensive players, to be honest. But now with the fact that we took Lucas Van Ness 14, I would bet money that 42 and 45 are offensive players.
Yeah, I could see that.
I think you go
Maybe
wide
Darnell
receiver,
One
tight
of,
end.
one of them's a tight end.
Darnell Washington, Jalen
and-
Hyatt. Like I would be like, okay, let's go. I know you hate Jalen Hyatt, Simon, but I think
Dude, they get LVN and Jalen Hyatt, bro. I'm being hyped. I'm telling you right now. Let's go.
so.
Dude,
I'm gonna turn your camera off so we don't make sure we get sued for nudity or something.
Okay, so at what
dude, I'm going to be so hyped when we get Jalen Hyatt tomorrow,
do you think
bro.
do you think JSN makes it past New England?
No.
Because at
No.
what
I don't
point
think
do
he
you
makes
start?
it past the Jets, maybe.
What point?
What if the Jets get a first round wide receiver?
They might.
They might. I wouldn't be shocked, but they don't really need it because they have Lazard and stuff. I don't
Oh,
know who they go
absolutely,
here.
Greg. Absolutely.
I think
And
the
Garrett
Jets
Wilson.
got caught with their pants down a little bit here because of
They
trading
did.
back with us, plus getting jumped by Pittsburgh.
How do
I
you
think
feel
they're-
about 42 and 45 being Darnell Washington and Josh Downs if he makes it that far?
But you guys
I
like Josh
really
Downs,
don't
but
care.
I don't like Josh Downs that much.
he's so small.
What up,
He's just
Curtis?
like
What
Jalen Hyatt.
about Jonathan Mingo?
Yes,
I think that's
I'm
early.
on
I
the
like
Mingo.
Jonathan Mingo,
I
but
like
I think that's
Mingo.
early for him. I think
So,
he
do
gets-
you think the Jets reach for DeJuan Jones here?
I don't care what tight end or wide receiver it is. I just want that combo.
they could be scrambling to trade down right now? To be honest,
They could, yeah.
how about we give them both of our seconds, come back and grab JSN?
Ooh, what about Anton
Oh.
Harrison?
Don't do that to me, Bryant.
What'd you say, Brian?
I said, how about we give them both our seconds and come up and grab JSN?
I mean, there's no way they would go for that, right?
No, I doubt it. Yeah.
No, we'd have to give him like a first or a second next
They
year.
said
Yeah.
Cansey. He's saying Cansey might be the pick. Wow.
That
Can't
early?
be. That'd be
He'd
a
be
little
really good
early,
with
but
Quinn Williams.
Or Will McDonald, they're talking right now. Wow.
Will McDonald would be a good pick. That'd be a better one than Kansas.
I feel like that's reaching too, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Where are they going to get DeJuan Jones at? They need a tackle.
I mean,
What,
Anton
you know what?
Harrison could
What
be
about
good.
I mean, it's early, but what about Osiris Torrance?
Yeah, that wouldn't be a terrible pick.
He's probably
Preston
the best.
Smith tweeted at Lucas Van Ness. He tweeted him, you can get 91 for the right price.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I love Preston Smith. He's such a pass.
I don't want
player.
Preston Smith to change his number though.
I don't either. I don't think it.
He won't.
I don't think Van Ness will take it.
No, I don't think he would either.
I feel like Christian Gonzalez and Sauce Gardner here on this defense would be disgusting.
Who's their other cornerback?
I don't even know. I just know Sauce Gardner.
I forget his name.
But I'm just saying, like, if they're like, okay, Aaron, we're sorry we lost on the tackle right now. We'll get you we'll trade up to
Here you go.
DeJuan Jones. But here you go. Here's a defense that's going to give up 10 points a game.
Here you go. They're gonna draft Will Levis.
Is there pick in?
Dude, I
that'd
would
be
die.
fucking so funny.
I would die too. That would be fucking
Oh,
hilarious.
DJ Reed. That's who it is. DJ Reed's good.
Dude,
Yeah.
I would become an
Cody,
instant Jets
I would
fan.
die.
I would become the biggest Jets fan. I think they're trying to trade out here. I would become the biggest
so,
Jets
too.
fan if they traded or they drafted Will Levis right now.
Yeah, they got to be scrambling right now. I
Totally
think I
imagine the
absolutely
Jets
think
getting
Pittsburgh
Levis.
stole their guy.
Does it make me petty that
Oh, here goes.
I wish for their downfall?
Oh, I forgot Mike Greeny's on the set. I think he just said if the Jets draft a quarterback here, I'm gonna lose. He said I'm gonna swear on live
There's
TV.
no way.
I want to see that so bad, bro.
Or he said he's gonna walk off sets or something like that.
That'd be so
Yeah,
funny.
he said
It's
he'll
just
leave. He has to
F-bomb,
give some of his
F-bomb.
binder.
I would die. I would literally die. That would be hilarious.
For them getting this low, I agree with Bryant. I think they're trying to trade back.
Yeah, they're trading.
I think they wanted Broderick Jones and they're just shell shocked right now.
What if they pull a Vikings and just miss the pick?
That'd be hilarious.
They got, dude. They're going Gonzalez for sure, right?
Is Josh your brother?
No, it's my cousin.
Cousin, okay.
My brother. Did you see Curtis Johnson in the comments? That's my brother.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I saw net and I asked.
Oh, that's fine. Oh, that's my cousin. He has a lot of nicknames. Josh.
Playing, this
Fish.
dude playing solitaire right now. What's he playing? Got cards in his hand.
Yeah, man, he's bored as hell.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Just-
Like,
just
imagine
sitting
going
there
like
waiting to be a
Green Bay.
millionaire.
Yeah. Poor kid.
Feel so bad for him. Dude, Jets are about to miss their
Yeah,
pick.
they're coming up, man.
Oh, they made a
No,
pick.
they got it. Yeah, they got it.
They're excited about somebody.
They better be excited. They only have a 1-year Super Bowl window, bro.
I want to
After
hear
that-
Mike Green use it. I'm going to take my headphones off. I want to hear Mike Green use reaction.
Let's just F-bomb, F-bomb, F-bomb.
What is that blue and yellow?
They don't
flag?
turn in the envelope, but they're just celebrating the Aaron Rodgers trade still.
Yeah.
There it is. They've been doing that the whole time. It doesn't matter who it is. They're going to boo him.
Yeah.
Settle down, guy. Jesus.
Settle down.
Hey, that person has an 8 Rodgers jersey. Hell yeah.
Well, it's tape on
No,
it.
look at that guy with the tape. No, there was one.
Oh,
on,
someone
off to
actually
the
already
left.
printed one?
Yeah, they had a printed one on the left.
Must have got a
It looked
custom.
it was like, you could tell it's a fake one.
It was
but
shitty.
Yeah, the font was all fucked up.
God, never mind. We're being nice. Yeah, settle down. I was gonna say
Settle
something.
down.
Settle down,
Why
guys.
is the clock running in the background?
Dude, Will Levis is gonna fall into the Vikings' hands.
All right,
Yeah.
this is random, but
Washington?
I still can't believe what the Lions took.
What's
Yeah.
up?
It's still
yeah.
shocking to me.
What are you shocked about? Jameer Gibbs?
Yeah.
Why would they do that?
Oh, I don't know. Because it's the Lions.
Lion's gonna lion, yeah.
Dude, and they were all like super excited about it. Like, you made a good point. Like, why would they just take Robinson? I guess they got the extra first round pick or whatever, but no, they
I
got
mean,
the
that
first
trade
round.
was
extra
good for
fourth.
them.
We're all over
Yeah.
here talking like, oh my God, wow, like the Lions could be so good. And they're like, yeah, we're going to take a running back that could fall to us to our next 3 picks.
I mean, who do they
Good
have?
thing we
Swift?
signed David Montgomery.
They have DeAndre
Yeah,
Swift
and they
and
still-
David
I forgot
Montgomery.
about that.
Like, I just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Even I forgot about the Montgomery signing.
Yeah. At 12, that's
Are they gonna pick or what?
oh shit. Like
Well, I think they were
They
trying
got
to.
Aaron
I
Rodgers
gotta
trying to-
imagine they're trying to trade here.
Man.
They're waiting for Aaron to come out of the darkness for him to hear the pick.
Ooh. We're just going to let all the stingers out now, huh?
No, I'm sorry. I was fine, and then he does his press conference. Oh, I didn't have self service.
Yeah, bro. That
Bro, you
pissed
have
me off,
$400
dude.
million
I was
in your bank, and you have self service.
Yeah, that I was. I mean,
He
I
was like,
don't care. I
what a
literally
cop-out.
don't care anymore. But that kind of irked me a little bit too. I was like, come
Chris,
on, bro.
nobody
Like,
knows why the Jets pick is taking so long.
Look at this
They're
kid.
taking
His
so
silver
long.
spoon's
Yes,
about
it
to
is
fall out of
so
his
good.
mouth.
They have to talk about Aaron Rodgers all day.
right. That kid has a 900 credit score right now.
Oh my god. Is that Zach Wilson?
That's one of his illegitimate children from all the.
Oh no,
milky-
you guys,
no.
from Make a Wish, shut up.
Oh no.
Was,
I'm
was
just kidding.
his
Who's
make
that
a wish
dapper
to get a
looking kid
mom
up
in her
there, man?
40s?
Oh my god, we're definitely canceled.
Oh, that was bad timing.
That was so funny.
Dude, this kid's the next like $4 billionaire like investment banker or something in New York. Look how confident he is up there.
Don't do this to me. I have really bad.
Hell yeah, kid, get it.
Cody be ruining it.
Why though? I don't get that pick. I'll be honest with you.
Are they going to trade Jermaine John? Or who they draft? Jermaine Johnson?
Nolan Smith is a better Will McDonald.
Yeah. Yep.
Like easily better. I don't understand this pick.
I mean, their defense is going to be nasty if he pans out, but
Yeah, I mean, look, Will McDonald's a good player. He's on my do not draft list, but I don't understand this pick.
he seems small.
He like I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, Cody, you jumped us.
You're good, Cody. I'm not upset about
I
it.
had.
You're good,
one
Cody.
down
I'm
at
just giving
number
you crap.
4.
I just only cared about the Packers pick.
Oh,
Um,
so I'm texting 2 of my buddies right now.
Yeah, Bill. That's why. Yeah, I don't. I don't
not
know.
me. What the fuck?
No, I'm texting with Alex and Jason. Alex said that the defense could be scary, but we need to fire Barry. How do you feel about that?
Did he do that,
That
on
on
purpose?
purpose.
Or?
I mean, he did. He's a corny son of a bitch. So
That's true. That's true.
I don't know about this one.
I don't think
I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I feel like Nolan Smith could have been like with what they have on their. I feel like with what they have on their defense right now, he could have been such like a versatile player for them on their defense that they could have played with. That This one's kind of interesting to me.
Who the hell?
I-
is Mel
you
Kiper
know,
anyway?
I'll give this to the Jets as far as like a potential, disclaimer type benefit of the doubt situation. I would trust Robert Saleh picking defensive
True.
players.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair. That's a good point.
Maybe they got scared off by Nolan Smith's injury too.
Yeah.
And that totally could have been why the Packers didn't pick JSN. Maybe if they're concerned about the hamstring.
All right, Douglas, have a great night.
Yeah, Douglas, have a good night. Thanks for watching us from Berlin,
Yeah,
which is
appreciate
super
it.
cool, by the way. And tomorrow, yes, we will be live during the second and third round. So we will be
Yep.
here tomorrow as well.
We'll be here, man.
With all the great commentary.
Me
and make
and Ryan are the
make
only
wish.
smart ones here. We're sitting on our couch nice and comfy.
Yeah, right. Well, Simon only has a block of ice to sit on so far as his stuff hasn't got there yet.
Dude,
Yeah,
he
but
can
I
totally sit on his moose.
shaped
Leave
it
him alone.
into a
Simon,
chair,
do you
Yeah.
get cell service on your moose? If you get cell service on
He
your
got- he
moose,
had, like,
Rogers should be able to get it in
custom-made.
California.
Yeah, he just had to wrap tinfoil around all the antlers, and it's like perfect.
I had to take some copper wire and tinfoil and wrap it around the antlers.
Oh man.
Simon's just gonna get attacked by a polar bear mid-show.
There's no polar bears up here. There's
That's
black
how they
bears.
get you, Simon.
That's how
Sneak
they
up on them.
That's how they get you.
It's
You
gonna
can't
be-
see him with all the snow.
They just blend right in.
So they're not going wide receiver here. No way.
Hey,
I
they
can
go
see
cornerback
offense.
here. Christian.
They've
Gonzalez
gotta
would be a
take-
good
yeah,
option.
sitting there.
There's no way they don't take him. But who does New England take? You think JSN goes to New England?
Yes.
I think there's a good possibility. They take
Yeah.
Will Levis.
Wrong possibility.
Now, if somehow Gonzalez passed here, I think they take him.
Yeah, I could see that too.
Or they could even go Joey Porter Jr. if Washington takes
Yeah.
Gonzalez here. Because like New England, they might not want to take a wide receiver right now because they don't even feel like they have their quarterback. Because I don't think they love Mac Jones. What if they take Will Levis?
They could take Levis, yeah.
But I think they like what's his name that backed him up last year. Too.
Or Bailey Zappi. But,
Zappy, yeah.
but if they liked him that much, then why bench him and put Mac Jones back in?
Because politics and first round picks. I mean, it's the same reason that Green Bay probably didn't bench Rodgers last year.
To boost Mac Jones' trade value.
Yeah.
I don't think he helped it.
Yeah, no.
I mean, just to try to put more tape on there for,
That's fair.
whether it be mechanics or running a system, whatever it may be.
So it's interesting
That's a
because
good
if I had to
Wow,
choose right
Mike.
now, my least favorite pick of the draft, Jahmyr Gibbs to Detroit. My favorite pick of the draft, Darnell Wright to Chicago. Other than Luke, I'm happy with Lucas Van Ness, but I think the Bears made a really good pick there.
I could agree with that too.
I still think that's
I think Philly taking Jalen Carter is a really good pick too.
Yeah, and I like Atlanta taking Bijan.
I'll throw out the Texans moving back up to 3 to take Will Anderson.
I like that too.
we're on the same wavelength, buddy. I just said the Texans are still winning
Yeah.
this draft, man.
Oh yeah, because of all that capital they got. What about the Commanders? Could they take like Miles Murphy here because they're trying to move one of theirs that they're about to have to pay?
They didn't give what's his
didn't,
name
yeah.
a fifth year option.
Wow.
They
I
could
feel
take
bad for
Kelsey.
Chase Young, dude. The
I
guy
read
that-
I do
I mean,
too.
it was
He's a monster. He's
Yeah,
just
I
been
just,
unlucky.
it was just a headline earlier, but I read that they could try to move Sweat or Young during the draft.
Michael asked when the wide receiver and the tight end run starts. It's going to start in the 20s. JSN might go before then, but we're going to see a big run of offensive players in the 20s.
I
He
wouldn't
asked
be
if letters
surprised
to
if
the
they got pushed
Vikings.
down further.
I don't know. There's a lot of defensive talent left on this board, man.
Yeah,
JSN
I wouldn't be
passed-
surprised if they got pushed down
Yeah,
further.
So if JSN falls past New England, I don't know who takes him next. Maybe New York.
The Giants definitely could use him.
Yeah,
I think someone will trade up at that point.
I think they need more of like an X receiver though. But I could see them taking Quentin Johnston.
You can see that big body guy.
Yeah,
Will Levis.
Jeff said a wide receiver and a tight end for the Packers in round 2. We were talking about that a little bit ago, actually.
the quarterback,
Trying to
Emmanuel
do.
Forbes.
Who?
He's a good cornerback.
Bro.
I don't
What-
like him over some of
What's
the
going
others.
on with Christian Gonzalez and Joey Porter Jr.?
Dude, I don't understand why. I don't really understand this pick. I mean, I like
Dude, this dude
Emmanuel
weighs
Forbes,
166 pounds.
but he's a turnover machine. Like he's a ball hawk, dude. He's a ball hawk.
Well, he ain't fucking
And
tackling anybody.
Hold on.
What?
So if you're looking at him being small, they play in the NFC East. You know who else is small in the NFC East?
Yeah, Devontae Smith and stuff.
Devontae Smith.
Yeah, he's.
I'm just really surprised by that. I can't remember. Well, we didn't do cornerback, so I guess I don't know where I would have had him rated.
I would have probably had. I didn't do it either, but probably in like the 6
Whoa.
to 10 range.
That pick six was disgusting, though.
Yeah, he's a good player. I do like the other guy, like Joey Porter or Christian Gonzalez, a little more, but this isn't terrible, I guess.
You know who everyone was saying who to a little bit a few years back, though, when it was when we did something like this with Jair. I mean, Jair's pretty highly related, but I don't know that we drafted him ahead of any like Christian Gonzalez's fall here. I don't get it.
New England's pick is in already, so they're probably taking JSN.
Probably. Poor guy's not gonna have anyone to throw to him.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Just getting paid millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Then again,
Poor
you know,
guy.
we were talking about how those wide receivers make some of those quarterbacks look better. So in Ohio State, so maybe he can go there and make Mac Jones look serviceable.
I still just
I
want to thank.
forgot.
I want to take the opportunity to thank the football gods that we didn't draft Jeremy Ruckert last year, and we didn't get him traded to us in the deal with Aaron Rodgers. So
Fair.
I wanted no part of him on the Packers, and we still don't. So I'm happy for that.
JSN is still on the board.
That's a good pick by them.
So I called that a little bit, but I just didn't expect Washington to take Emmanuel Forbes. I thought it would have been Joey
Bill,
Porter Jr.
Bill was sitting at home like, are they kidding me? They're just going to let this guy fall into my lap
Yeah.
at 17?
This is why he lets his dog sit at the computer and make the picks, because it's too easy.
Seriously.
I really like Christian Gonzalez.
Yeah. Who did Detroit go here, though, you think? This
Like
one's getting a
another
little...
running back.
Who did they take?
Levis.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they could go Miles Murphy here.
They could, you know what?
They
They
could
could
go
go
a lot
Quentin
of
Johnson.
I think.
I think they go JSN over Quentin Johnson, though.
They already have. They have Amon Ra. They don't need JSN.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They could
I
use
don't
a
think
big
JSN
wide
will pick
receiver.
Belichick knows.
Dude,
I'd
I'm
be
surprised
I'd be
Christian
very
Gon-
surprised by a wide
Christian
receiver.
Gonzalez fell that.
Detroit could go Murphy. Chris said
Porter
Jr.
Jr.,
They
yeah.
could go that
I
route
like
too.
that too.
They could.
I like
They could even
Porter-
go Elijah Cansey maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Dude,
unfortunately,
I
Bills
had
don't
them
voice to it
taking
anymore.
Anthony.
Maybe they'll take another running back.
Nobody gives
yeah.
a-
Well, with their terrible first pick, they kind of got to find go back in time and pick someone like T.J. Watt here or something to make up for it.
Jordan Addison.
What is with these random high school players?
Okay, he's probably like, I can't believe I'm walking out this late, but
He ended
Yeah.
up in
We had
New
we had
England, though. He's
Banks
gonna
going
be this time.
23 and
He's
Cam
30.
Smith going 24.
He's going to Bill Belichick. This kid's guaranteed good now. Guaranteed.
Yep.
Surprised
Yep.
they didn't pick some Division 2 guy.
honestly, he's probably looking at Washington and was thinking, please no.
I mean, Ron Rivera is not bad either.
Dude, they probably tried to call him and he just silenced the phone call. I'm
The
good,
Commanders
bro.
are a horribly run franchise. I mean, they just got sold, right? Magic Johnson.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So
Finally.
Jeff
we'll
said
see what
Detroit's
happens
gonna go
with
wide
that,
receiver.
but
I don't see it.
I don't
Will
think they
Lev-
need to as
Will
much
Levis
as some
go
other
to
people
Detroit,
do,
or-
because Williams is
Look
only
at
going to
Will
miss
Levis.
6 games.
Like
Will
he's like-
Levis,
I don't know.
Tampa
He's
Bay.
making faces right now. Did he get a phone call from Detroit?
No.
Tampa
There's no
Bay,
way.
bro.
Dude, didn't we have Will Levis going to Tampa Bay in our draft mock draft?
Yep.
We had Levis 19.
Tampa Bay, bro.
Dude, what if we drill that pick?
Dude, they got the wide receivers. Why not? You already have the weapons around him. There's so many this year.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Detroit's first pick just flabbergasted me because they were in such a position to just add pure
Dude, how did they not go defense?
Don't
That
get
is
me wrong.
baffling
Fine.
me.
I like
Lucas Van
Jameer.
Ness would have made more sense than Jameer Gibbs at that pick.
I like
Yeah.
Jameer Gibbs, but I don't like him when you already have DeAndre Swift. You have Bill or Montgomery on your team. Like, what do you? Are they
I
looking
think
to
they
trade Swift?
re-signed Craig. Did they re-sign that other running
Craig
back?
Reynolds?
Yeah.
Probably. So I'm just like thinking like,
The
what are they
thing
doing
that
with him?
the thing that makes it crazy is it wasn't a need. Like the Lions are finally in a position where they don't have a lot of holes on their roster, right? And then they
Yeah.
draft a position where they're strong. So
Yep.
that's
Yeah.
kind of where it's like.
Do
I
you think they
understand falling
trade?
in love with the guy, but
Do you think they look to move on from DeAndre Swift?
They could.
I could see it. There were some
oh,
Jeff,
Detroit fans
that's
talking
Elijah
about trading
Canfield
away.
that I threw out there.
Who's chomping
Right.
at the bits to trade for DeAndre Swift though?
That's why I said too. I was
Nobody.
like,
He'd
who
be
wants-
a guy that
So-
walks in free agency, and you hope you get a compensatory pick for him.
Yeah. So what's going to happen if they do trade him? They're probably going to get a third or a fourth rounder for him.
I'd take a third rounder for DeAndre Swift.
Yeah.
Greg said on day 2, I really want linebacker Campbell and a tight end Washington or Musgrave.
I don't want Campbell.
I like Campbell a lot.
Mhm.
I would much rather pick.
For one,
someone
we're
else.
banking on our entire defense, and then I'll be Iowa, and they got beat 54 to 10.
Just Georgia and Iowa. That's it.
Yeah. Look, I feel like we need to go offense. I don't care if it's tight end and wide receiver, tight end
Jeff
and
agreed with
offensive
us to
lineman,
do-
wide receiver and
do,
offensive line.
Jeff agreed with us to do tight end and wide receiver.
Yeah.
I'd love to go Darnell Washington and Jonathan Mingo, or Darnell Washington and
Now, yeah.
Greg, do not do that, please.
But like, what if? Yeah. Please don't push him forward to us. The only other person I would say is if DeJuan Jones falls to us, and then we get something like DeJuan Jones and Darnell Washington, that would be awesome too.
yeah, I'd be good with that.
I'd be all right
So
with
that
that.
would be like, just think if we drafted those two players, we would have added like close to 900
Trask
pounds
was what, like
to our
a
like roster
third
weight.
round pick, a fourth round pick?
I don't
We're not
like
super
Laporta
than
all
that.
that much. I'm gonna be honest.
I
Um,
like Laporta if we get another tight end that complements.
Could the
him.
Lions go tight end here? Could the Lions take Dalton Kincaid or
They
I'm
drafted
not
like
thinking.
2 tight ends last year, didn't they? Or like they have 2 young tight ends. I don't think
They had an
they're
undrafted
particularly
guy that
great.
actually like overperformed for them.
Yeah.
Mitchell.
Yep. I would be very surprised if they went tight end here too.
Be right,
But
be right back.
obviously, we don't know what the fuck we're talking about with their picks. So
Yeah, we all thought the Lions were going to take Christian Gonzalez, and then they went and picked a running back. So
see, I think they have a pretty decently sized need at cornerback because they only in the offseason they drafted 3 guys they signed 3 guys for their secondary, but
Mhm.
only what's his name from Pittsburgh got a multi-year deal.
Joey Porter Jr. would make a lot of sense here.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick too.
Michael also said, or to go D line, Adebawore, Benton, or Mazzy. We did actually put Mazzy Smith in a
Yeah,
couple of our mock
I like
drafts, and that would
Mazzy
definitely be
Smith
a
a
pick
lot.
he'd be on board with. To go Darnell Washington and Mazzy Smith, I'd be on board with that.
I think we're all pretty much in agreement that we want a tight end, as long as the right one falls. If somehow
Right.
Dalton, Washington,
It doesn't need to be Tucker Kraft.
and I don't want Laporta in the second round, to be honest. I don't like him all that much.
I like him in the 3rd.
Yeah. Why am I
But like I
blanking
said,
on
if we draft
tight
like
end out of-
Shoemaker, oh sorry, Brian, go ahead.
Why am I'm blanking the tight end out of Notre Dame's name right now?
Mike
Myers.
Myers.
Myers. So like, if it's one of those 3 there in the second, I'm happy with it. I'm not like everyone likes Musgrave, but the dude did nothing in college, so that's what concerns me.
He was injured last year, so I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. But he's like, I
that
think
nerve-
he has really good upside.
Is this like a nervous laugh? Like he looks nervous, like putting his hand up, like I'm fine or whatever. So I don't think he's going here.
Cody said, I think most teams had solid picks, and then there's Detroit.
Like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't particularly care for the Jets pick either.
I don't.
That's just my
I don't
personal
care for that one
opinion.
either. That one's kind of
What if Detroit just takes like something way out of left field again here? Rasheed Rice.
They're gonna take Branch. They're gonna take Branch.
See, and I said that earlier. I said, but that would be an interesting pick for them. But at 12 or whatever. But
I just
don't understand the Gibbs pick. I can't get my head around it. Like,
Yeah, I have
maybe-
to talk
The
to
dude's wearing
Alex
Walmart
Van Ness
Nikes
for
and
that
he's
one,
sitting at his desk.
dude, maybe he turns out to just be the best running back in this draft, but it's just like,
I mean, yeah, it's completely
Nah.
possible.
I would put literally all of my eggs in one basket, and it would be Bijan Robinson.
Yeah, I would too.
why does that person say bucking time? Oh.
Wow. Wow.
What are they doing? What are they fucking
All right,
doing?
So I
What the
don't. This pick is surprising. I like Jack Campbell a lot.
I like them, but they've taken second round players in the first round.
What are they doing?
So Brian's reaction was hilarious, and Jake is a Packers fan who is legitimately mad for Detroit.
What are they doing?
You're
I don't
put this
understand the
on a
direction.
reel.
What do you mean? They love Rodrigo. Why are they? I thought they had their
This is
linebacker.
the dumbest draft I've ever seen in my entire life. Are they
Literally
fuck-
last year they proved that they can get a linebacker that's like, didn't they draft that dude late or undrafted, and he ended up
Who?
being a really good linebacker. Now they're way reaching on one. Love to see it.
Maybe in his pre-draft interviews he promised Dan Campbell to bite kneecaps.
Listen, bro.
Maybe he's actually related to Dan Campbell.
I don't hate the players that they picked. I don't.
I
Like
hate the
where-
value.
I don't like where they're picked.
That's how I felt about Michael Mayer. Like I wouldn't be mad if the Packers got him at 42, but I did not want to draft him at 13 or 15.
What,
No, you
what
make-
is
I mean,
happening right
I don't
now?
know.
You make a
I
great
mean, it's
point.
all, like I said, it's all relative, right? Like if they thought those two guys were first round talents on their board,
True, but
then that's who they're gonna pick.
yeah, and Jake makes a good point. We don't hate Jahmyr Gibbs or Jack Campbell. We all like him. We just all had him
Not
going
at
in
12 and
the
18.
mid-second round.
Yeah, they just paid Anzalone. That's right.
Anzalone's
I forgot about
terrible. I'm
that,
not even
too.
gonna lie to you.
He had a good year last year.
I don't understand their picks.
Well, I don't know.
I don't. Whatever.
This is where they're like, oh my god, we might actually be the best team in the NFC North. We got to do something about that and just completely blow our draft.
So like we gotta help Tampa Bay keep their division title.
I think so too, Bill. I think they're taking Levis here.
Wow. This is a guy they could have got at 33.
So hold on.
I agree with that.
And that would have been a good spot for him.
Yeah, that's just. I need some rationalization.
I need some explanation as well, bro.
What if Jack Campbell had his binder open and he walked past it and like the page accidentally flipped to the second round and he's just drafting off that one?
Sherrod played tackle, I believe. Yeah, Sherrod was a tackle, a lineman.
Yes, he was a tackle.
Like, what is Dan Campbell doing? Like, I feel like his binder got flipped a page and he just missed out. Like,
I wonder if
Man.
someone like hacked his shit and was like, it'd be
Chris said it'll be
funny.
wild if Minnesota gets JSN. How many Minnesota fans have been told by that KJ Osborne is so amazing and whatever.
Chris, would you like JSN?
I think he would.
Like, is that something you would like if
I mean,
they did?
he basically steps into Adam Thielen's.
Hey, I'll tell you what, JSN will be good
Oh,
at catching
wow.
those three yard slants when you need 14 to continue
Yeah.
your season.
Okay, he would.
Bill said all these crazy picks are throwing grenades at other teams' boards. Yeah,
Dude.
Dan Campbell just out here biting kneecaps at the draft.
Dan Campbell's handing
bro,
like picks to
for
people.
real.
Dude, I hope we got
Yeah,
the Will
KJ is
Levis pick here.
This is Will Levis. It's gotta be, bro. There's
It's
no
gotta
way.
be.
There's no way it's not.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Okay, that's
So does-
I like that pick actually.
Yeah, I do too. So does Seattle
them.
look at Will Levis here?
That's
Dude, I'm telling you right now, it's getting to the point where Green Bay might start looking up to trade JSN if they liked him that much. Because now we're looking at maybe
JSN might go to the Chargers.
that's true because they're looking to move on from Keenan Allen.
Well, and they have a quarterback that they're going to invest in. Jeez. His NFL
So we
comparison
were
is Aaron
one pick
Donald.
off on Cansey. We had him at 18. He went 19. But I just got a
Okay.
tweet that says Lucas Van Ness said he spent 3 months working out in California. Among the players there, Kenny Clark and Aaron Rodgers.
Nice. Ooh, Nolan Smith would be a good pick for Seattle, I think.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun too.
Bill said I was just
Oh
thinking.
yeah,
Dude, his-
Greg.
back in
Greg.
the
I
first
forgot.
round.
Greg
I
said
feel
he
like
wanted
they're
Campbell.
only comparing Cansey to Donald because his
Yeah.
hit. Like that's
Because
not
of
a
fit. Well,
fair,
yeah.
that's not a fair comparison to that guy. Like Aaron Donald is.
I mean,
I
look
mean,
at their size, though.
I mean, it matches up.
But
But look at the arm
he's
difference.
an athletic freak too.
Look at that arm length difference. So that like people are like, oh yeah, it's but that's 2 inches of arm length, which
Sorry,
make
I
a huge
forgot.
difference.
Oh yeah, okay.
Like, could you imagine if you had an extra 2 inches of arm length? I'd be able to itch further down my back.
Dude, I'm all right. I can already like scratch my kneecaps while I'm standing up straight. So I don't need that. Chris said this is why I'm not a GM.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure all four of us feel like we could be the GM of the Lions right now. I could have ran up there and said, "Freaking Dan Campbell and Jameer Gibbs, bro."
Seriously, dude. All I was gonna do is get up on the podium and scream about how great his picks are, so everyone will believe him. But everyone's like,
We
I mean,
run hard
they could
dogs.
work out. This is why you don't grade.
yeah,
Like all these draft grades and stuff don't mean anything.
yeah.
All right.
True.
Like they don't mean a damn thing going into.
I'm
their
saying it
rookie
right
season.
now. The Detroit Lions ruined our chance to get the 7 correct picks.
Yeah.
Cody just said I couldn't say those picks with a straight face.
Okay. So, if you had to pick a winner of the draft right now, who is it?
Texans.
Houston, still, right?
Let me
And get
see
it-
who Seattle takes. Let me see who Seattle takes.
That's a
They
good
have
point
to
too.
first.
And if you had to take a loser of the draft right now, who would you take? Detroit,
This
right?
is no contest, bro. It's the Lions.
So like 32 is Detroit, and then there's like everybody else that's like completely off.
You
the
mean
script.
31?
It's like when we were really bad at special teams and we were like the worst by like.
Dude, the Detroit still lost to Miami, and Miami didn't even take a pick.
That's a great meme. That's a great meme right there.
Them trying to convince
Detroit
Brady is
literally
worth.
has had a worse first round than the Dolphins and the Rams.
God, this is
And
like
the 49ers.
this is like us
Yeah,
taking
the
Daytona
49ers.
Jones. You're like fucking who?
You know,
I don't know. This is gonna be interesting if Seattle goes here. They don't need a wide receiver. They already took
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
could
they
grab
could
a
use
wide
some wide.
receiver
I
if
mean,
they want to
they
consider
could use a
Tyler
wide receiver.
Lockett.
yeah, Lockett's getting older.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be
what's his
31
name
this
didn't
year.
work out. The young guy they took last year or the
Who
year
did they?
prior.
Who did they take again?
They had Bo Melton, who's on the Packers now.
No,
No,
who
yeah,
did Seattle take with their first pick? Why can't I'm blanking?
It
right
was
now.
they took him in the second round 2 years ago. I can't remember his name, but he hasn't done jack anything.
Oh, I know Eskridge. But
Eskridge, yeah, thank you.
who did Seattle take with their first pick this round? I'm blanking on it.
I don't remember either.
Witherspoon, that's right. So
Yeah.
Good pick for them.
yeah.
too.
Michael asked
I
if
don't know.
Seattle takes a tight end.
Maybe.
They have.
I don't know
They
because they have
Did they?
they have
Did
the
they?
guy from Denver.
Oh, no.
yeah,
man.
they got him in the Russell Wilson trade. Good call.
But-
No offhand.
I just don't think he's anything.
Who did they
Both
sign?
fans
Did
good.
they sign
He's good, not great. He's a solid starting
Everett?
tight
They
end.
signed Gerald Everett.
Oh,
Okay.
that's
Oh
right.
yeah, that's a good pickup for them.
Oh yeah, they have Everett. Yeah.
Him
they
and
have
Fant could be a
Chris
pretty
Lee,
good
who's the
duo.
guy that they like. He's a decent for a third tight end.
Yeah, Bill,
Where
I
they
have
get-
no idea where they're gonna go.
Where did Gesicki end up again?
Gesicki is in New England.
Yep.
Okay.
Huh.
You know
Are
what?
we really
I don't think
5 picks behind? I mean, we're not looking at spoilers on Twitter or anything, too.
you guys
Everett's
are
with the
already
Chargers.
punchy.
Who
Oh yeah, he is.
the
Because he
the
was on the
Seahawks have a former Ram on their team. Is it? It's not Tyler
Bobby
Higbee,
Wagner?
is it? Greg's probably at the draft live.
Oh, okay.
watching us on YouTube while at the draft. I appreciate the commitment, Greg.
Yeah. You think they go Miles Murphy here?
Guys, can you shut up on making picks? I'm trying to watch this podcast on YouTube.
Dude, Will Levis is
Don't spoil
struggling
it.
right now.
Lucas Van Ness said he wore number 90 his senior year of high school. Quote, I'm very happy with that.
Okay, cool. Thank you, ESPN. Adam.
So the tight ends on
What did Lucas Van Ness say?
they have Will
He
Disley,
wore 90 in high school.
He's happy
Tyler
with that one.
Mabry, and Colby Parkinson. They could take a tight end.
Yeah, Kobe Parkinson is trash.
Do you think JSN makes it past Baltimore? Probably, because now they have OBJ and they still have Bateman.
Still have a shot, Bateman.
I saw something about them.
That's cool.
trying
Two
to
guys that'll
trade
be on
for
IR
Hopkins.
by week 8.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to be a dick.
Yeah, I'm not even trying to be a
Get
dick,
hurt.
but
What'd you say?
read off my do not trade list. You mean a do not draft list? I have
No, do not trade list.
for
Give me that
what?
list.
What do not trade list?
Is
Johnson
Greg
would-
living in the future or something? Like I don't know what's going on here.
Chris said Johnson would be
He also
interested in
helps
the
produce The
Ravens.
Simpsons.
I'm starting to think that I think Zay Flowers might end up being the first wide receiver to go.
I could see it. You know, this is really interesting. It's pushing all these pass catchers down.
Dude, Jordan Addison or someone like that might fall to us early in the second if we trade up.
Yeah. I mean, it could take Galen Hyatt here too. Peace, bro.
You just want him gone.
I would okay, so I would be
It
I
definitely
like
don't-
other guys more than Hyatt.
Dude, we might not see another running back take until the third round too, which is crazy.
I'll
No,
ban
the
a Canada
Lions,
could
the
go in a
Lions
second.
did pick someone.
So could Charbonnet.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy. Jeez.
Look at this guy with
Probably
a
the only
fedora.
two.
Yeah. I'm a big sports guy. I can't
Yeah,
dress like that, man.
dude.
What is this, bro?
You
What
see
are
where
they
they're
doing?
from, right? It's Washington.
That's true. My
Sean
shun list was tight end in the first. Hyatt, Quentin Johnson, Will McDonald, and Kalijah Cansey.
While we're waiting for Seattle's pick, I can just pull up all of our sleepers and avoiders.
Yeah, and then my sleeper was Andre Iosivas, Braden Daniels, Luke Schoonmaker, Dylan Horton, and Jason Taylor. The second. So I'm guessing this is one of my guys since you're asking.
My sleepers: Chase Brown, running back; Daniel Scott, safety, who I really, really want the Packers to draft. Dorian Thompson-Robinson, quarterback. He could be a 4th or 5th round pick. I think he'd be a good backup for Jordan Love. A.T. Perry, the wide receiver, and Dorian Williams, a linebacker.
What is going on
yeah.
here? Right when the whole choir freaking announced the Seahawks pick, what's happening right now?
My avoiders were Michael Mayer in the first, Brian Brzee in the first or second, Brian Branch in the first, Peter Skoronski in the first, and just avoid Drew Sanders. Bryant's sleepers were Mo Ibrahim, J.L. Skinner, Steve Avila, who's an offensive lineman, Zach Kuntz, and B.J. Ojolari. His avoiders were a first-round tight end or safety, Hendon Hooker, missing on safeties, Quentin Johnson in the first, or trading a second-round pick. Simon's sleepers, Andre Yoshivas, Braden Daniels, Dylan Horton, Luke Schoonmaker, and Jason Taylor. His avoiders, a first-round tight end, Jalen Hyatt, Will McDonald, Quentin Johnson in the first, and Kalijah Cansey. Jake's sleepers, Chase Brown, J.L. Skinner, Henry To'o, Mazzie Smith, and Cedric Tillman. His avoiders, Michael Mayer, Rashee Rice, Matthew Bergeron, Chandler Zavala, and Drew Sanders.
Oh, God dang it, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like I said, he's getting.
Yeah, but that's gonna start. I feel like it's gonna start a run now.
I think so too.
I was hoping to get.
But I
pushed
mean, a
along.
run was going to happen eventually when you get all these.
Told you it was going to start in the 20s. Whatever.
Start
I'll just
pushing.
fuck me,
all
I guess.
these
Not gonna
pass
start
catchers
around.
down. Yes,
Why do
I
they
agree
even
with
need
Tyler.
JSN though? Are they going to trade Tyler Lockett?
They
Tyler
could.
Lockett's like 31 years old. 30.
He is going to be 31 years old.
Yeah, he's like 31,
True.
30. Yeah.
So yes, they should trade him.
No, they can still keep him. You need 3. So many 3 wide receiver sets in the NFL.
Yeah, but like, where is Seattle in their franchise? Like, do you really think that they're in a position where they should keep a 31-year-old tight end or 31-year-old wide receiver? Just
I mean, he played well with
Yeah, he's
Geno Smith last year.
Okay, exactly. And we just said the NFC
he
is
played
weak.
well with everybody.
He's a good player. We just said the NFC is weak. The Seahawks believe if they get this guy, they're going to be strong on the outside, put Geno Smith in a position to succeed.
Why are you glad he went to Seattle? Fuck Seattle.
I'm not. I'm just saying.
No, Cody said it.
Cody said that.
Oh, I'm glad he went to Seattle. Why?
I hate Seattle.
I mean, it
them,
means that he's
man.
not going to Minnesota, so we got that going.
That's
for us.
true.
Horrible gritty. We don't need that in Green Bay. Man, that man thought he was going to Green
All
Bay.
right, that's fair.
That
Cody.
man thought he was going to Green Bay. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The Vikings should take Brian Branch.
That'd be not a bad pick for him, I think, to be honest.
I want them to do it just because I'm not high on him. So that would make me
I think
feel
they
good
should
about the
take
Vikings.
Hendon Hooker.
I
Greg
don't think
said,
Levis-
"What do you think
Levis
about Levis
isn't-
going to the Ravens or Vikings?" Greg, the Viking or the Ravens,
Ravens.
Ravens
signed
just
Lamar Jackson
fine,
today.
yeah.
So.
There's a 0% chance they take
The
him.
Vikings
that was-
make
yeah,
sense.
that was
Vikings
just a
could
couple hours
take
ago,
Will
so
Levis
we
here.
haven't seen that. Lamar Jackson is sticking around in Baltimore. The Vikings could take him.
Yeah.
I'm still a little surprised that Tampa Bay didn't. They must really like.
I am.
him.
I'm a little surprised too.
He must want to give that kid out of Florida a chance.
Graham Mertz.
Who?
No, Trask.
Kyle
That's a
Trask, yeah. Oh,
Oh, gotcha. All right. I forgot he went there. Yep.
yeah.
Micah Parsons was on a show today, and he said he was sick to his stomach when he saw Jalen Carter get drafted by the Eagles.
Minnesota draft.
He almost walked. He was gonna walk off the set. He stood up out of the chair. and Was gonna walk off the set. You're on the Cowboys, buddy. You're done for.
At least, I mean,
Yeah.
you don't have to play against them. At least.
Who did they get that pick from again? I can't remember.
The Bears.
No,
What?
they got the 5th pick from Denver. The 20th was theirs.
Oh yeah.
No,
for
I'm
the
talking
Buffalo.
about the Eagles.
Oh, the
Uh,
Saints.
It was the
The
Saints.
Saints. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For what?
I don't remember.
Oh, when they traded up for Olave, maybe?
Yeah, I don't remember. I have to
I
look
don't remember
back
either.
on it. Okay. Yeah, it was. They sent their first
the
this
Saints.
year for Olave. Yep.
Mike Clemens tweeted, "The Packers will connect us here in the media room at Lambeau Field with Iowa defensive end Lucas Van Ness. Apparently, he has a good cell signal at his house."
Oh.
That's funny.
Do not what? Do not trade list. I don't know what you mean by that.
Oh yeah, for Penning and Olave.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That makes me think. I doubt Green Bay. I wonder if Green Bay will. I just mean that maybe they're done for the night. Be interesting to see because they have the capital move up here late. If someone else drops that,
I
they like.
would
no.
honestly rather them not.
They,
I mean, too.
Yeah. The only thing that I would want to do is maybe trade some 6th or 7th rounders to try to move back up into like the 4th or 5th.
Yeah.
Poor Davis Mills, long neck Mills. What's he gonna do now?
Back up.
I don't know. He's probably getting ready to star in the next Jurassic Park movie.
He's gonna collab with that dude with the wide neck.
Will Levis looks like he got a phone call, but it couldn't have been from the Chargers.
No,
he
man.
might just
This
be
dude's
getting up
just
and
trying to
moving
stay
around.
light, man.
Yeah.
Dude, he's trying to look like, oh, this ain't bothering me at all. Like,
Yeah, we just been
Probably his
sitting here
agent
for
being like, "I'm getting calls."
we just been sitting here for 8 hours.
Greg said, "Wait till you find out who took JSN." Gee, I wonder who it is. Yeah, Bill, I agree. They'll sit tight.
I think so too.
I wonder if we're delayed, like feeding over to YouTube, so he just thinks we're way behind.
Shouldn't
Is that
be.
possible?
I don't
Maybe
know.
he paused us for a little bit and forgot.
Oh,
Because ESPN is like the website is like 5 seconds ahead.
Chris, Jesus.
Stupid.
I'm coming to your I'm coming to your family
Did they
Christmas.
take Quentin Johnson?
I'm sorry, I can't leave that one on there. I'm sorry.
I'm going to your family Christmas for sure, bro. Your Christmas is probably wild as fuck.
Oh, Quentin
Yeah,
Johnson.
I called it.
And they didn't even invite him to the draft. He's got a chip on his shoulder now.
They might have invited him. He just didn't take it.
No, they never extended an invite to him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Out of the remaining wide receivers, who would you want? What order would you go? Zay Flowers and then Jordan
Zay
Addison?
Flowers number 1 easily.
Yeah, easily.
I really like Jordan Addison's route running ability. I'm going to tell
I
you
like
that.
Addison too.
I would go Flowers.
Literally,
then
I
Addison.
feel like Addison could be like a Keenan Allen type.
I never understood why TCU.
Dude, him and Mike Williams together are going to be pretty gross.
Ooh, got him. Get
So
fucked.
my order would be Zay Flowers, Addison, Hyatt, Rice, Downs, Tillman, Mingo, Dell, Booty, Mims, A.T. Perry.
Yeah, see, I feel like the value starts
Those
to
are the
drop
only
off
guys that
pretty
I would
quick
draft
after
between
Zay
Mike-
Flowers
Mike
and
and
Addison. I feel like after like Addison and Flowers, it starts to drop off a little bit. I mean, I like Hyatt. Don't get me wrong. I like
it's a
Tillman.
teardrop, I would say.
Yeah. Dude, him, Mike Williams, and Keenan Allen this year are going to be pretty gross.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty. With Herbert.
And then they have that. Who's that little guy that guy that wears number 5 for them? But he kind of plays running back at
Josh
times.
Palmer.
Wide receiver. Josh Palmer is pretty damn good too.
Yeah, he's pretty solid too.
I do
That-
actually
that-
really like Jalen Guyton, too. I wouldn't have minded taking a flyer on him.
If I was
Yeah.
Quentin Johnson, I'm pretty happy that I got Herbert slinging the rock to me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just avoided
Lot-
Minnesota. Lucky
A
him.
lot worse places to go.
It'll be interesting to see where the Ravens go.
I'm interested in the Jaguars, man. That'll be.
The Ravens should take
I feel like-
They really should.
I feel like they won't do that because they have Mark Andrews, OBJ, why can't Bateman?
Chris said, I don't know how I'll feel if Minnesota takes a corner. They very
Why-
well might, and they
Chris,
probably
if-
should.
Why would they
If Joey
not?
Porter Jr. falls to you
Yeah.
guys, that's a great pick.
Yeah.
Or Deontay Banks.
Yeah. Minnesota's in a good spot, to be honest, for
Yeah.
their needs.
Cam Smith is still there too.
So I could see Baltimore going Joey Porter Jr. here.
I could see it.
Yeah. I don't think there's any offensive. I think the next offensive line would be DeJuan Jones, and I feel like, but then again, people are reaching. Miles
Anton
Murphy.
Harrison.
Miles Murphy would
I
be a
was
little
gonna say
interesting.
Miles Murphy would be interesting too.
Minnesota takes Charbonnet because they watch the Lions.
What if they did take a running back here?
That'd be hilarious.
Bro, no.
Why not? You guys are trading Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, that's
He's a
true.
Running back.
All right, let's get on with these commercials.
Hey, JJ Watt just left the NFL. It's time for LVN to take the reins.
I'm with that.
Dude, I hope like people are like, well, he could be like Rashawn Gary where he takes a few years to develop. I hope not. I hope he develop like he's like impact right away because watching him and Rashawn Gary together is going to be so much fun. You gotta figure why it's going to get more snaps in the middle with Kenny Clark. Like, yeah, I'm definitely not upset with the LVN pick. So I just hope he pans out. We need him to.
What if the Vikings trade back? I mean, they have what, 5 picks this draft?
True. I feel like I'd be tempted to take Will Levis if I'm them.
I would too.
Because you know Baltimore's not doing it.
Is there anyone after Minnesota that might take Levis?
I don't know if James Taylor just gave us a spoiler or if he's
He's just calling it.
he's guessing or
They're just
calling
calling
it.
a shot, bro. That's what I think.
Yeah, and no one else in the first round needs a quarterback. Yeah.
Well, who else? Who's are picking early? Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, no
The
spoiler.
Dolphins could take one in the first round. Oh wait,
No, wait.
Well, Chris, it depends on how far you're trading back. If you went from like 23rd to like 31, I would ask for a second. And not just a third. I would ask for a third and a fourth.
Kyler Murray had more guaranteed money than Lamar Jackson. That's wild.
My thing is like I said earlier, Lamar is like now the 5th or 6th best quarterback in this next year in the AFC, in my opinion. And now they're going to struggle to surround him with talent.
Well,
I mean, they've done that anyways.
I know the
yeah,
cap is
Kansas
going to
City
boom.
could
but-
want a wide receiver. I think they
Dude,
could.
is that their
wait.
entire
I think
draft board they're
Ty
showing in
Moore
the
is gonna be
background?
pretty good.
probably.
Yeah, but they do that a lot. What about Nolan Smith here?
That'd be fun.
That'd be tough.
I feel like they do need wide receiver though.
Zay Flowers would be an interesting pick for them.
Cody said the Ravens fans aren't sober. I doubt there's many sober people at the draft.
I wouldn't be.
Hell no.
Hey, if Green Bay ever gets a draft, I'm definitely going.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I want to go too.
2025, baby. You guys can sleep in my crib.
Done.
I'm only like 20 minutes away from Green Bay.
Yep, done.
Save some
Yeah.
money. I got a whole basement down here. We throw a bed down here. You're good to go, man.
Yeah, we only need one bed.
Ruin everything.
True.
We only need one bed.
Yeah.
That's
I
fine.
prefer if it was a single.
I would prefer.
A twin size only, please.
Yeah.
Actually, hey, Jake, when Winter grows out of her baby crib bed mattress, just put that down there for him.
Yep.
Wow, good pick.
Dude, 3 wide receivers in a row here.
Yep. No tight ends. No tight ends yet. No tight ends yet.
True. Makes me think we'll, for
That's
sure
what
get one of the top
finger this
4 tight ends at.
You guys told me there wasn't going to be a run on offensive players and wide receivers.
Nobody said
I
that.
didn't tell you that. No one said that.
We just didn't listen to you because we don't like hearing you talk.
He's going to mute him again.
Yeah, there it is. The Tony Reale button.
Simon could build an igloo for extra people. Simon, what do you
man,
think
he
of
would have
that?
looked good. He would have looked good in green and gold, man. Damn.
Dude, yeah, nice, classy.
I had Zay Flowers as my number 2 wide receiver.
I just need Lucas Van Ness to pan out. We'll be all right.
I think I have him as my like 4th.
You know what? When we're giving up less yards per rush, and we're forcing teams to throw the ball on 3rd and longs, and
True.
Lucas Van Ness is getting double teamed, and Rashawn Gary sacking.
Is he good against the run?
Yeah, Van Ness is really good against the run.
We'll be just fine.
No,
a lot of his
I'm not
impact
mad that we
might
didn't
not
get-
show up in a box score, in my opinion, but he's going to be a block eater, and he's gonna put pressure on the quarterback.
This is the problem with doing your homework, and there's so many players we like, and we're watching them go other places. And then you have Detroit, who's just taking third round picks. But
Bill, I severely hope we get Hyatt.
this Minnesota has a lot of weird, interesting options. I don't think they go Jordan Addison because I think they like using JJ out of the slot a lot, but he does a lot outside too.
His NFL comparison is Tyreek Hill.
Yep.
He doesn't have the speed, Tyreek. I mean, he's fast, right?
Yeah.
I think he ran a 4.45, but I don't think he has the same sort of speed that
No.
people will respect.
He's
in the
more, he's
NFL.
got like similar elusiveness.
Yeah, I do. He's explosive. He's a playmaker, but
Jeez.
So my notes for Zay Flowers:
he's a yak guy.
he's quick feet, elusive, he's twitchy, he separates well, he tracks the ball well. You can run him inside and outside. A 4.37 unofficial, 4.42 official.
Oh, 4.42 official. Okay. Well, that's fast. Yeah, that's pretty fast.
To be honest, I'm not trying to sound like that seems like average for a wide receiver.
No, 4.42 is still that's
4.4 speed. There's a lot of 4.4 speed.
fast. That's still fast.
I know it's
I don't think it's
fast. I'm
average.
not saying it's not fast, but
What Devontae ran like a 4.6, dude.
no, he ran a
Yeah.
4.5. He ran a 4.5.
Oh, is it 4.5? Oh, Cup run a 4.6.
Dude, what did fucking Jordy Nelson run?
I mean, Jordy was pretty fast.
Jordy ran a 4.4 something.
Yeah. Christian
Yeah,
Watson.
Jordy was
What
fast.
did Christian Watson run? What did Romeo Doubs run?
I mean,
Romeo-
Christian Watson. He didn't. Did he run the 40?
Christian Watson ran a 4.3 something. Dubs ran in the 4.5 something.
I'm telling you, 4.4 is like average for a wide receiver. I'm serious.
I mean, maybe nowadays.
The
Christian
super fast guys are
I would
4.3.
say
ran a 4.36.
I wouldn't say it's the average. I would say it's the benchmark if you want to be a first round wide receiver.
I could see that. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be
Watson ran
probably
a
at tight end.
4.36. That's 0.06 faster.
I like that guy's glasses. He looks like he's fucking 15.
Dude, he's like freaking 5'7", dude. He's tiny as hell. He's lying like a motherfucker. He ain't no 5'10".
Chris, they're taking a kicker here.
Yeah.
Actually, trading their pick to the Lions
Wow.
so that they can select.
Zach Charbonnet. And they're winding down the clock.
Yeah, they are.
I think they're trying to trade back.
I think
It's
so.
just weird because Will Levis fell to him. Does Will Levis about to fall out of the first round?
I think so. If
Miles
Minnesota doesn't
Murphy-
select him
Miles
here,
Murphy
he's out.
from
He ain't
Unless
going to
someone trades
Minnesota.
back up.
He ain't going to Jacksonville. He ain't going to the Giants.
Someone could trade into the first round.
Yeah, I'll
Try to get that
Ravens.
fifth,
Dude, if
fifth
I'm
round
Minnesota
option.
though, I just take Joey Porter Jr.
Stromberg.
and I'm happy. You know what I mean? Like Joey Porter Jr. would be a really good pick here.
Mhm.
I don't think Addison is making it past the Giants.
No, the Giants should take him definitely.
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear all the
14.
Packers fans lose their minds because there's a run on wide receivers and we took Lucas Van Ness.
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen.
I'll just stay off Twitter.
Speaking of losing their mind, someone made a post yesterday in one of the Packers groups. Like, I absolutely don't want Van Ness.
Dude, this draft takes forever. We're already pushing 3 hours and we're still got
I figured we'd probably be about 3.5.
yeah.
I think they had it.
Cody said
down for
trade
about
pick for the
3
Lions. Lions pick Stromberg.
minutes.
What if the Vikings missed another pick? How funny would that be? Be like the only team that never ever did it twice or whatever.
No, that'd be the third time.
Oh, they missed it twice?
Yeah, it was 2 years in a row.
Oh my gosh. How?
So they're better at missing first round draft picks than winning the Super Bowl. You're killing me right now, Chris. That's what you would cheer for, Chris.
That was
That makes you feel.
It was 2 years in a row. I mean, one of them really didn't matter because they got the guy they wanted, but still, they missed out on 2 picks.
I don't care. Yeah, exactly, man.
It was one of the biggest blunders ever.
Maybe they did it. Maybe
don't
they
even
did
know
it
how
on
that
purpose
happened.
because that was back in the day where it's like
The
you
other
got
one
paid
was
more and more for where you were drafted.
They must have had bad cell service, huh? It felt right.
They should have been
they're
ahead of
getting
their,
it close, man.
they should have been ahead.
They didn't fix
They're cutting it. Chris, you starting to freak out a little bit? Yep.
Shit down there, bro.
Oh, the pick is in.
Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is.
They just wanted to make us stay up late.
Nolan Smith here?
Oh, that'd be. I wouldn't love it.
They're gonna grab Dalton Kincaid.
No way.
No, I don't think so. I'm
No.
totally trolling on that.
I mean, he's basically a wide receiver. He played a lot of.
What would you
slot
think if they
snaps
took
last
Will
year.
Levis here? Would you like it?
Would be a smart pick in my opinion.
I think
Yeah,
it'd be a smart pick for him.
I agree. It would be like the Bears pick. I wouldn't love it, but it would be good for their team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be good for their future.
What was the guy's name they took a couple years back in the 3rd round?
Kellen Mond.
Yeah. Did he just
Who got cut like immediately because Zimmerman refused to let him start and was like, Zimmerman was such a bad coach. That, like,
Imagine buying a
he was-
Vikings chain. Wow.
yeah.
Man, where's the VWO when you need him?
Oh my god, dude.
That shit is so corny, bro.
Dude, it's cringy as fuck.
So corny. School, girl. Shut up.
Chris, you should become part of the VWO.
He
Yeah,
closed
man,
his
you
phone.
need to get,
Oh,
you
did
need
he?
to
Damn it.
If he gets knighted, I'm gonna kick him right in the back of the head during the ceremony.
You gotta install the Boy Scout patches and shit.
Yeah.
Get him a blue check mark while we're at it.
I'll
You
pay
gotta-
him $8
You
a
gotta talk about your service every chance you get.
get.
Wow, I think I see who it is.
So everyone around you can thank you.
Huh.
I'm
Alright,
guessing
let's
it's not Will Levis.
If it is who I think I'm suspecting, like
Oh, wow. Interesting. I mean, that
Damn,
makes sense for
dude.
them. That makes sense for them.
I know, but I hate it. Like, I was hoping one of those four would, like the way it was looking, I was hoping one of those four would fall to Green Bay.
oh, okay.
I'm gonna be honest. If I'm Jordan Addison, I'm not excited about that.
I'm really not either.
I'm not
agree.
excited about that because the future of quarterback,
Yep.
your running back, they still have a shit O line. I'm
Yep.
not excited about that. I'm not.
Not to mention that that Justin Jefferson's getting
Chris,
like
what do
a
you
40%
think?
target
Do you
share.
like it or not?
I just don't think it was much of a need for them.
I don't hate the pick. I can understand.
I think it's a kind of a need. Well, not like a need, but like
I just
it could
he's
use another wide receiver. No,
he's immediately going to step in it. He's the best route runner in this draft, in my opinion.
So with this pick, my opinion is that it's not something that they needed to draft here. Like it's not a bad pick, but the way that I feel about how the depth of wide receiver in this draft, that there's other guys you could get if you're looking at getting another wide receiver. I mean, we talked about like the Yoshi Voss and the A.T. Perry and
Someone
Jonathan
just traded
Mingo
up
and
here.
Marvin Mims. Like that's
One pick to the Giants.
interesting.
I don't know. I just love Jordan Addison because his route running is like amazing. So
He
Sam,
did win
him,
the
him with
Wittenhoff
JJ
award.
is going to be a problem.
Sam said I was 100% about our pick defense, even that I had a small hope seeing the wide receiver from Ohio State on the board, but no. And like we weren't. I mean, basically, I just wanted a guy who had 3 initials. It was either JSN or
Giants
LVN.
completely traded like. It looks like they have the next 2 picks. If that board's reading right, maybe it just hasn't
I
changed
see
yet.
Dallas still. Oh no!
I see
Oh,
Giants,
never
I
mind.
see
Giants,
New York
Yeah, yeah.
24 and 25.
Oh, they just changed it.
Yeah, I get that K-Dre is on his contract year, and guys usually play well on their contract years. So I mean, if you're just planning on letting KJ walk, I mean, I guess
he was one of my. I just don't think it was more of the immediate need for them, but maybe they wanted to make sure not all the focus was on JJ. But I really like Jordan Addison.
Minnesota still needs a lot of help on defense.
I think Jordan Addison was my number. No, Quentin Johnson was my number 1. Number 2 is Jordan Addison.
I had Jordan Addison as my number 2.
Michael Lauer said, Packers, I like Mingo, and later on Yoshi Voss, like you guys drafted last Friday in the mocks. Absolutely. Absolutely. Chris said it's not a need. I'm not upset. I'd like to see Minnesota move back up and get Levis in the 2nd or Hooker in the 3rd.
They
could. Minnesota really should draft Hendon Hooker.
So Giants and Jacksonville swapped here. They must have thought someone must have been trying to jump
Jacksonville.
The Giants here.
Or yeah, I'm sorry, the Giants.
Giants are probably taking Nolan Smith, then I guess, in my opinion. Pair him with Thibodeau.
That'd be fun. Miles Murphy too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about a bigger guy like Miles Murphy?
I can see Murphy.
Dude, Jacksonville is probably gonna get like Joey Porter Jr. or something too.
God, that'd be sick. They'd have a really good cornerback room too.
Giants could go him too, but just make their defense even stronger.
Yeah.
I think the Giants are a little bummed out because I think they really wanted probably one of those 4 wide receivers, but
they could go Hyatt here.
That would be early. At that point, just trade back.
I don't know.
They could maybe not want to miss out on him. Like they could be like, okay, you can see there's a very good chance that Hyatt's the next wide receiver off the board. You know what I mean? So
I would agree with that.
Now, why they would trade with Jacksonville, I don't know. Dallas does need a wide receiver, so Dallas could have been moving up, but Dallas might take Hyatt now that Bijan is off the board. 3 hours ago.
Dallas could use another corner.
Dallas could use tight end too. You could see Myers go to Dallas.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, Dallas could start tight ends. Didn't they really like Mayer? Didn't I see that they did their pre-draft stuff? They really liked Mayer, so that actually would make sense.
I can see that.
Okay, at 42, if Dalton, Kincaid, and Washington's there, who do you take?
Yes.
Kincaid?
That's a win-win situation. I agree.
Yep. You take one at 42 and hope the other one falls to 45.
That'd be sick.
You take back to back, boy.
Then you just throw the bag over your shoulder and you make it look Bandits cool. Sam, appreciate it. We do that. We wanted this to be entertaining. That's why we're streaming live during the draft.
That's why we bring Brian.
Give some entertainment, and we spent a lot of time putting time into analyzing guys. So now we can kind of talk about some of the guys that we did some analysis on. So like being able to throw that out there. And just to hang out, a lot less structure to the draft show. It's just kind of about having fun and seeing what the future of the league is going to look like, and have a little fun with our rivals at the expense of the Lions tonight for sure. Taylor, bud, you might just need to find some different groups. Yeah, Bill said I just like using the mute button. Hey, that's all on Simon. I only use it when it's necessary. I would never abuse that all.
You definitely don't abuse that at all or anything.
Taylor, just help yourself out, buddy, and just leave that group, bro. If it's stressing you out and you have to think about it often, just leave it.
Kim Jung Tyler over here using that mute button.
That's Vladimir Tyler to you, and just for that.
Yeah, fucking no one talking.
It's just gonna be
Just
Tyler
me.
giving Twitter updates.
Yeah.
Taylor said call it the Simon button. I would, but Brian just got a 10-second.
Just
So
call
minus
it-
one for Brian.
Zing Tyler.
The video's gonna get flagged because you're saying the communist dictator names. Facebook's gonna be like, no, can't do that.
No jokes, no fun over here.
So Jacksonville got a 5th and a 7th. Or I'm sorry, yeah, a 5th and a 7th from the Giants.
You talking about the Press Your Luck commercial, Taylor? Taylor said, I love this show. I hope he's talking about us. I'm sure he is. Taylor's one of our bigger fans. We appreciate Taylor. Big money, no whammy. Stop. Detroit training back in
Really
the first
interesting.
round to select Hendon Hooker.
God, that'd be so funny.
Dude, I would die.
That 5th round.
Take him-
That 5th round.
Take him over Will
Yeah.
Levis.
That would be hilarious.
I would cry.
The Flintstones.
No, the freaking Flintstones. Wasn't the Flintstones? The Flintstones was a cartoon.
That's a good
Yeah,
pick
I
for.
think- yeah,
That's a good pick.
I like Banks a lot.
I'm a little surprised that Joey Porter is still on the board.
Yeah.
Detroit selects Uncle Rico. How much would I
Where's-
bet I could throw a football over the mountains?
What are Jacksonville's needs here? Could they go tight end? Because I know Evan Ingram's on the tag, but
I heard they were close to a deal, weren't they?
Deontay Banks had a 10 RAS score.
No, that's nuts.
That is the third pick we've been off by one on.
wow.
Oh, really?
Yep. We had
That's
him at
odd.
23. We also had Cansey at 18, not 19.
Son of a mother.
And we had
Oh, they
Jacksonville
Scarrotti
just
traded again.
traded
and-
again.
What are they doing?
The
Dallas
Bills.
just keeps getting jumped. They probably were the ones trying to trade with Jacksonville, or maybe it was originally them. Dude, who do the Buffalo Bills go here to? They go Jalen Hyatt.
They're
Whoa,
stockpiling those.
Jacksonville's
late-
not even in the first round anymore.
Yeah,
No,
they are.
it'll change. It'll adjust. It did the same thing last time.
Yeah.
Did it?
I could see
What if
tight
they're
end here.
going for Dwan
They could go-
Jones?
I can
Dwan
see
Jones
tight
are. I wouldn't be surprised if they take the tight end out of Notre Dame here. Because
No,
I mean, they have Dawson Knox, but he's not like crazy
I think-
good. You know what I mean?
I think Kincaid would kill with Josh Allen, bro. His ability to relocate, be like a wide receiver out there, he'd be disgusting.
Yeah, but they need someone that can block too.
True.
I like Dalton Kincaid, but he's definitely your receiving tight end. That's why, like, if we got him at 42 and Washington at 45, like, I wouldn't be upset
I would be very happy with that.
because everyone's like, well, we didn't get wide receiver. Well, guess what? Dalton Kincaid is wide receiver.
Yep. He played a lot of slot snaps last year.
That dude can. You talk about getting up the seam and making huge plays. Dalton Kincaid all day. Like some of the catches he makes are disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really surprised Will Levis here. Like, I don't see another unless someone trades in. I don't see where he can end up.
Who the hell's the end of the draft here? I don't know how it finishes out. Buffalo, Dallas, Jacksonville. Who's after them?
The
The
Chiefs
Bengals.
select 31. The Eagles are 30.
Bengals.
The Bengals are 29.
Who's 28?
Whoever San Francisco
49ers?
traded
San
their pick to.
Francisco. Oh, they sent it to. Oh, I don't know.
Detroit, but Detroit doesn't have that pick anymore. Not Detroit.
Well, we gotta wait one pick, I guess.
Carolina for McCaffrey.
Oh, it could
No,
be.
that was a second pick. That was a second round pick. I don't know. Saints. Someone's saying New Orleans.
Oh yeah, I think that's accurate.
For what though?
I don't remember.
Could that be part of the Trey Lance trade still?
Yeah, Bengals, New Orleans. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, okay.
I mean, New Orleans could go Will Levis.
Yeah.
They just signed Derek Carr.
Oh yeah, duh. Stupid.
I mean, they still could, though. They signed him for, 3 years?
True.
Not a bad contract either. Yeehaw.
Could the Bills go Nolan Smith?
Miles
Pair him
Murphy.
up with Von
Yeah,
Miller.
Murphy, yeah.
I feel like Jacksonville keeps trading back because they're like, we're definitely getting someone we really like here.
Yeah. Either that or whoever they really, really wanted got taken.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just wondering where Joey Porter goes.
Cincinnati.
Dallas could use him.
No, they have Diggs. Isn't he great?
He is.
Oh
But
yeah,
you need somebody across from him.
Man.
All those yards.
but he intercepts the ball because he gets targeted 600 times. Look at Will Levis just trying to play it off like he's cool. He's like, yeah,
Yeah,
no panic
yeah,
at all.
man.
I mean,
$50.
Jags got Ridley, so all these picks are meh for them. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Jaguars will be interesting this year.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true, Chris. That's also true, Bryant.
Oh.
Talking about the middle one, right?
yeah, of course.
Only if we're Zach Wilson, bro.
Dude, Will Levis is gonna get a call thinking he's about to be drafted, and it's gonna be Zach Wilson on the other line.
Hey, pass the phone to your
man.
mom, dog.
Yeah, hey, that's
Let me get your mom's phone number.
Welcome to the NFL.
Oh no, bro, you're not getting picked. I just need your mom.
Just wanted to call you on behalf of the New York Jets and get your mom's phone number.
Friends. Oh my.
Did you guys see that meme about Rodgers' mom and Zach Wilson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so funny. I was like, oh my.
Dude, Zach Wilson's gonna be able to introduce Aaron Rodgers to women his own age.
I feel like these picks are taking longer now.
I knew it.
Wow.
Oh.
He's going to freaking murder with Josh.
Bro. Dude,
He's
all these
going to
offensive weapons
kill.
are leaving us right now, dude. Ugh.
But you had to know that.
I know,
He's
but
gonna
it's,
murder with Josh.
it's just a
Allen.
huge run on him right now, and because Mayers might go to freaking Dallas right now, to be honest.
Bro, they just have a lineup of fucking
God.
hands. And that's lit.
Joey Porter's still there.
Great pick by the Bills.
Yeah, I mean,
Michael-
there's no way
Michael-
Kincaid was making it back to our pick.
Michael said Dallas Mayer, so maybe he already seen it.
No, I think he's guessing.
Cincinnati, Washington. I don't
Cincinnati
know.
did not take Darnell Washington. They're called dibs.
Dude, if Cincinnati doesn't take an offensive lineman, they're stupid.
Or a
let's just-
corner.
Let's
I mean,
call
yeah,
it
they
like
could
it.
use a corner too.
No, they
Man.
are going to have to invest $1 bazillion into Joe Burrow in the next 2 years. You're going to put an offensive line in front of him.
I mean, they could have drafted Penei Sewell and they picked Jamar Chase. I'm not saying Jamar Chase was a bad pick, but they literally were staring that problem in the face and still ignored it.
Yep.
I know, but they're not going to ignore it every year.
Don't know that though. They might.
They might.
I mean,
100 Ways to Die. Quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals.
I mean, coming into this draft, what would you have said the Detroit Lions picked like positions of need were?
D-line.
I would have said D-line.
Corner.
I think
I would've said
corner
tight
would
end.
be, yeah.
Tight end.
Corner, tight end,
And what did they draft?
Yeah, you're
running
right.
back.
Yeah, but Swift is injured. Monty can get banged up as well, too.
Montgomery. Like, you have guys you can use that you didn't need to draft that this year.
Or you could have drafted a guy later, too.
There's several guys you could have drafted later. Dwayne McBride, for example. Tyjae Spears.
Yeah, I feel like Michael Mayer is going to go to Dallas here for sure.
It makes sense.
It would make sense.
He's sitting there shaking his head like he's like upset that he got. Look at how mad he looks.
He's like, how is Kincaid drafted over me?
That makes him seem like an uber douche there, kind of, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, every guy wants to be the first one taken. Jerry
Dude,
Jones.
you guys see that presser the other day with Jerry Jones and the Cowboys?
Nah.
No, I do
He
not watch
talked
anything
about,
involved with Jerry Jones.
He literally is getting so old, he doesn't even realize who he's sitting next to. He was sitting right next to McCarthy, and he said that coaching was the problem with the team.
Jerry Jones is a problem.
His son just needs to take over.
There's two problems with the Dallas Cowboys: Jerry Jones and their fans.
Facts. There's one reason it's not.
There's only one good thing about the Cowboys: cheerleaders.
I was going to say Jake Ferguson.
That also checks out.
Taylor said, and they're in Dallas. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, fuck Dallas too. That city sucks.
Does it?
Yeah. Traffic there is ridiculous. I mean, I'm just not a really big city guy.
So have you been to like all the major
No,
cities?
so that's why you moved to Alaska.
No, I moved to Alaska because I didn't have a fucking choice.
I'm not a real big city guy, says the guy living in Alaska.
Second biggest city in Alaska.
I just need me and my igloo,
Biggest city in
baby.
Alaska. Second biggest city in Alaska. What does the population sign say? 3 + 2 moose?
It is funny, like driving through Alaska and you see like these little villages and shit, and it's at like population 105.
Do they? So instead of bike lanes there, do they have like dog sled lanes?
They do have snowmobiling like lanes and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, we have that in Wisconsin. That's not
How was it driving through like that? The Yukon, like in the northern Canada, was it just bare?
I almost ran out. I swear to God, I almost ran out of gas.
I told you to plan that out, and you're like,
Dude,
"Oh,
I
I'm sure
did.
there's spots
So-
to stop."
I made sure I had never had any less than a half of a tank, and I drove to like this junction area where you got on the Alaskan highway, and all the signs said gas station, gas station, gas station, and the motherfucker was boarded up. And then I took a left, and it said gas station ahead. That motherfucker was boarded up too. And then it was like, you have 230 kilometers to the next gas station, and I had 270 because I changed my stuff to kilometers.
Yeah.
And
man.
I had 270, so I had less than 40 miles.
You had to set it on like
Cody
this.
said Simon,
set
his
it on the
igloo, and
speed
his snow
limit.
dog.
Set it on
Taylor
the speed
said,
limit.
"Welcome to the
Make sure
roast
you
with
don't like burn
Simon."
extra gas.
Then Simon said Cody said Simon doesn't have to stop for gas. He has to fill the dog bowls with Alpo.
Dude, I was
asked if
scared.
you were
I was
the
scared,
artist that White
and I had
Girls
no
Wear.
cell phone service either, so I would have
White
been
girls
like,
and Tom Brady.
Yeah, that would have been rough.
I mean, I would have figured it out. I still had like 7 days, and I wasn't that far from the nearest town. If I would have ran out, dude, I swear to I'm telling you, I planned that shit out though. You just never
I brought
know.
some gas cans with you.
I feel like
So
I feel like your really good friend
I'm
Brian
gonna
said
do
you
that
should
on the
probably
way
bring a
back.
gas can or two.
I'm gonna do that on the way back.
Or you could
in
just
3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll see. I hate shipping my vehicle
Yeah, I don't like that
because
either.
it takes so long to get.
Taylor asked if you're an honorary Eskimo.
Not yet. I have to earn.
I
my
don't think that's
Arctic
until year
badge.
2. I think you have to be there a full year before you get honorary Eskimo.
They do.
status.
They do have like the Army has like an Arctic course you can go through. So I mean, if you want to call it that, sure.
When you're done, do you get your igloo building merit badge?
I don't exactly know what it entails, but I know you have to like spend a week out in like negative asteroid weather. So probably.
No, thank you.
Just bring it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
I-
no for me, dog.
I kind of want to do it just cause.
I've seen the movie 30 Days of Night, and I have no interest in going to Alaska.
You definitely seem like the kind of guy to sign up for that. Why? Why?
What else am I gonna do around here, man?
Go on a darkness retreat.
I mean, I'm gonna be on a darkness retreat.
Mozzie Smith.
Wow.
All right. It's a little early, but not a
I
bad
bet they were
pick.
hoping Clay Akansi would be there for them at this pick.
I like Mozzie Smith though, so
But I remember
like
from my
that
notes from
one.
him, he has like he's not really a pass rusher. He's just all about run stuffing.
We had Brian Brzee going there,
Yeah,
oh yeah, that would have been good too.
we had the right position essentially, but
right?
He's a big kid. Yeah, he's
We'll have
330
to
pounds.
ask Greg Rice what he thinks of his Cowboys grabbing Mozzie Smith.
Well,
Greg
since Greg
probably
Rice is a
spiked his
Cowboys
phone
49ers
after the
Lions
first pick.
fan.
I think he's a Michigan fan. But yeah, for Mozzie Smith, I put that he's not really a pass rusher. He's just really a run stuffer.
He's
a
Yeah, he's a good run defender.
Yeah, that's his specialty.
Who's a
Um,
Michigan fan?
Yeah, Greg.
I imagine
probably
Greg is.
spiked his phone
No.
after.
Oh, he's a
the Super
UCLA fan.
Yeah, he's a UCLA
Oh, is he?
fan. Yep,
Yeah.
he's from
Oh.
California.
He
Oh,
just
okay.
likes the Lions and the 49ers and the
Yeah.
Cowboys.
Yep.
Oh, okay. He's one of them.
Bowl.
That's why.
How do you
That's
pick-
why when he
How do
talks
you
shit
pick
around-
3 bad teams? I mean, 49ers are fine, but they can't steal the deal. So
I don't know, man.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. This is real draft coverage.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about too. They put the cheerleaders back on there. Let's go, baby! Woohoo!
That's why he thinks Aikman's a top Hall of Famer.
For real.
We're here for the real draft.
Yeah.
Fucking Aikman, man. Aikman's a bum
Flying where, Bryant?
everywhere.
R button doesn't work.
Back and forth.
What in the hell is going on, man?
Dude, all right, 4 more picks. God, Jesus, hurry up.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be dead tomorrow.
Is the second round that goes out
Starts
to
at
8 minutes,
7.
right?
It starts at 7.
Well, I don't have to get up early on Saturday, so I don't care. But
I gotta hope.
Yeah.
Tyler,
After this,
that would
it's
have been
gonna
my
be-
first overall pick, dog. That was my first overall pick. I kept staring at it, dude. Okay.
This will be our last couple episodes for a good while.
Yeah.
After this show, we'll definitely have a recap of all the picks.
Yep.
Last year I did graphics for each of the players, so I'll probably do that again. And then we're gonna do an Aaron Rodgers appreciation episode some point this summer. Yeah, and that's about all we got until the season's getting ready to go.
God.
Canceled.
That's not a lasso. The people watching it probably like, what the hell are they laughing at?
Oh, that's funny.
Oh my god.
We can't tell you. We don't want to get canceled, just so everybody knows.
This is what happens when Tweet Picks takes too long.
Yeah.
Oh man. We turn into giant teenagers in the private chat section.
Oh, Jaguars finally picked. Did we ever hear what they got for moving back again?
Diamonds at a
again?
fifth and a
No.
seventh, I thought.
No, that was for the Giants pick. They moved back again. I didn't see it.
Hey, when do they release the schedule?
April. It's a couple weeks after
or-
draft usually.
Yeah, usually it's like after. I think it's sometime.
How
next
many
month.
how many weeks do you guys think there are in April? Today's the
No,
27th.
I forget 2 years ago they released it in April. Now they moved it back after the draft. However, I think they'll announce before too long that the Jets are going to be on Hard Knocks now. I bet.
Who's going to be on Hard Knocks?
I imagine it's got to be the Jets now.
Gotta be. If the Packers miss the playoffs again next year, they'll be on there.
Well, yeah, because they don't get many opportunities to do it.
Yeah.
Could Jaguars go Joey Porter Jr. here? You think?
They could. They might like Anton Harrison too. Maybe I don't know. Any of these picks I think would be fine for them.
How many chicks does this guy know?
Dude, I was just gonna say that
How many
too.
chicks does this guy know? He's had a
That girl-
different chick on him every time.
What
That
is
girl's
that?
cute though. That girl's cute.
That girl's all up on him. The other chick was his sister. I can't
Wait,
tell. The
but
other
she
chick
was all
his
up on him,
sister, bro,
too.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's just weird. There's gonna be memes about this before too long.
Not
He's
gonna
not
top
going
it
in
up
this
for
round
Wilson
unless
one.
someone trades in.
People are tuning in. I thought this was a draft episode. Bro, he's gonna have.
I
he's
was
gonna
gonna
have
say
money.
Anton
wow.
Harrison. That's a good pick right there.
Lots of tackles.
His mom has a lot of friends.
Yeah.
That's another one we missed by one spot.
Oh really?
We had Anton Harrison 28. You went 27.
Damn.
That's the fourth one we've missed by one spot.
Damn, man, we could be going crazy right now.
He doesn't look excited.
Cincinnati's probably like, damn it. Do they reach for DeJuan Jones here?
I don't think Dwan Jones would be a big reach.
No, it wouldn't be that big of a reach.
That'd be a fair pick.
Dude, is Joey Porter Jr. gonna fall right into Philly's hands, and they're just gonna continue to like rebuild that defense? Yeah, there's like no celebration. Oh, maybe it's right here. Maybe they're showing the build up to the announcement.
Nope.
The fuck was the
Don't get to
point
see
of
it.
that?
You feel like you'd be a little more excited. I mean, the Jacksonville's a good team.
Imagine
And
being.
you literally just got 20 something million or probably 18 million minimum handed to you.
I could
Well,
literally
and
be that guy.
the thing is they're in a bad division.
Yeah.
Being Anton Harrison's uncle right now. Slow motion.
Like, hey, you're a millionaire. Good job, buddy. You just fulfilled a lifelong dream you've had.
Yeah.
Like no excitement.
Nobody hugging him. Nothing. Nobody high fiving.
Yeah, that's weird.
We have to move to where?
Jacksonville's not that bad of a city.
What?
Jacksonville's a
Jacksonville's
shithole,
nice.
bro.
That's not bad. I
It's a
enjoyed
shithole.
I've visited there. But Florida's
Ask,
not bad.
ask Floridians how they feel about Jacksonville.
Okay, whatever.
Well, I
They'll tell
mean,
you it's
when
a
you
shithole.
compare it to Miami, it's
Or
just-
Orlando, or Fort Lauderdale,
Yeah.
or Key West,
I'm just saying, like
or
Jacksonville's not
Tampa
a
Bay.
Florida's not like anywhere in Florida is not a bad place to be.
Jacksonville.
my
Florida.
cousin said Florida is a shithole in general.
He could have went to Washington, where you know Florida. You know what Florida has? 0 state taxes.
That's a good point.
So do like 9 other states.
Okay, well he could end up in Washington or
Could
New
end up in
York.
Alaska.
Could you imagine Alaska had an NFL team?
Really have a hockey team.
It'd be the Yetis.
No, they'd be the Alaska Snowblinds.
The Alaska pipelines.
That there's 2 reasons that's funny. There he is. Miles
The
Murphy.
That's a good pick. Really? They just said screw Joe Burrow.
What is going on in Cincinnati, bro? These guys.
Told
Bro,
you.
if I'm Joe Burrow, I'm not signing a contract with him. They're trying to Andrew Luck him, bro. Like
For real.
Oh, there he is.
I don't care if DeJuan Jones.
told you
would've
they
been
could just ignore it.
I don't care if DeJuan Jones would have been a little bit of a reach. You like take him at that point.
I don't think he would have been. I don't think that would have been a reach.
That's what I'm
Wouldn't have
saying,
been
like-
that big of a reach. 28.
Jesus.
Like when are you gonna protect him? Do they
After
do
he
they
tears his
do they
ACL
not
again.
realize that he's probably a top 5 quarterback in the NFL?
Not probably. He is.
Yeah,
He's got the good stuff.
Yeah, he's definitely a top 5
he's
quarterback.
a great quarterback.
To be
If I'm
honest
him,
with
I'm
you,
like, bro, get me out of here.
Zach
This
Taylor's
does
like,
sound
fuck
crazy.
that guy.
right now he's probably the second best quarterback. I put it right
Yeah,
now.
like I don't. What happened?
Jacksonville is in the butthole of the world, but you can see it from.
You get all the Florida man stories. Dudes getting eaten by alligators and guys
Oh, yeah.
biting each other's faces off.
Yeah, like it's a good pick, but not a good pick for what they need. Literally, if I'm Joe Burrow, I'm like, what are you doing?
I think they could use pass rush though.
Yeah,
They
It
could,
doesn't.
but they could
doesn't
also use a
matter.
healthy quarterback.
Yeah.
they're-
Nah, fuck that.
Bill said he lived in Jacksonville for a while. Hated it.
Okay, I was basing it off a 4-day vacation and then one game me and Simon went to. Okay,
This quickly went from the roast of Simon to the roast of Bryant real fast.
well, more so the roast of Jacksonville.
Yeah, poor Jacksonville. Duval.
We have not been kind to Jacksonville or
I will
Alaska
say their
in this
fans are
show.
super annoying for a team that has never won anything.
Why
Well,
do you
there's
think
We
three
they're
could
teams.
turn this
trash.
back into the roast of Simon. It's not like he'd be able to push past the snow outside of his door to get to us.
There's no, it's all fucking melting, dude. It was like 45 degrees today. It was
It was
nice out.
45 degrees in Wisconsin today too. Actually, that's
Fucking nice out.
It was like 55.
It's supposed to be like 60 something tomorrow. It was supposed to rain. That pisses me off.
It's gonna rain.
It's gonna rain.
That's every time I hear somebody say it's
Good.
gonna rain.
I mean,
This is
Simon can
completely
walk out the
random.
door though and see mountains, which is probably pretty sweet. I imagine
No,
anyway.
I can't.
It's getting
Oh,
late
really?
at night.
Nuh-uh.
Did you guys hear about Jerry Springer?
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, he died.
Damn, man, no more Ratchet Trailer Park episodes, man. I'm sad.
You know how many
Yeah,
shows are
Maury.
Ratchet Trailer Park shows though?
Yeah,
And
there's
Judge
a million
Judy.
of them.
Yeah, all the judge shows.
The paternity court show.
I don't know. I
Steve
think
Wilkes.
paternity court shows are funny.
Steve Harvey's doing a judge
Fucking
show.
people. Yep.
Wait, he is?
Yep.
Why?
I don't know. I just saw that they're doing it.
Is that legally
have-
binding?
you guys see Hooker drafted ahead of Levis? If not for injury, Hooker would
No.
have a top 10 pick.
Yes.
I still
Yeah.
think Levis is going to go.
Hooker
soon.
wouldn't have been, in my opinion, Hooker would not have been a top 10 pick because his age.
Yeah,
Mm,
that's tough to get over, bro.
Jordan Love is 23, and then Hooker's 25.
24.
Love
Oh, is he 20?
21.
He turned 24 now.
Yep.
But he's also entering his 4th year in the NFL.
Yep.
Right. Just for men, Bryant, you're going to need that in a couple of years, huh?
Why is that?
Aren't you the oldest out of all of us, or is that Simon?
No,
he's
I'll have a full head of hair.
I won't.
Simon's holding on for dear life. You just don't
Yep.
know it.
No, I know it.
So you will be the first to meet.
No, I know you know what I'm saying to them.
Scott asked who will Green Bay pick in 42 or 45.
It makes
There's a
you feel
lot
any
of
better,
guys I
Simon.
like. So.
Simon, you have a nice round head, so like when you have to go bald, it'll look good.
No, I have a fucking shaped head, dude.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I can't wait to rub your nice round bald head, is what I heard.
I'll put oil on it for you.
Thanks, bro. Real fun.
Bryant's going to be like Bugs Bunny in the one thing where he's rubbing
Oh,
up his
yeah.
bun and he's up on him on all fours.
He's gonna use his fucking feet too.
Yeah.
I did not go into this episode expecting a Bugs Bunny reference.
Yeah, by the time
Oh,
I'm 40,
man.
my shit's gonna be shaved off.
Oh, dude,
Scott,
uh,
I won't be far behind, bro.
Scott,
Yeah,
I think
mine's
our
fine.
consensus was that we kind of are hoping for Darnell Washington and somebody like Jonathan Mingo.
Is that Packers fan just trying to flex like his Brett Hundley jersey? Who was the last person that wore number 7 for us?
Hunley
Yeah.
What did
Say
Deshaun
Magikowski.
Kaiser wear?
or
Did he wear 90?
Magikowski.
Yeah, he was like
Magikowski, yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, I have that signed Jordan Love jersey up in my closet. Hopefully it's about to rise in value.
Hell yeah.
I bid it on that the year he was drafted.
Yes, Scott, definitely tight end or wide receiver is definitely what we're looking at for 42 and 44.
No, Nick already beat me in that race. Mine's not that bad.
Yeah.
I'm doing fine. I got
not.
plenty.
Who do the Saints take here? Like, when is Joey Porter Jr. going to go? Did something happen with him that we're just not tracking?
I would love it, and I don't think it's going to happen, but I'd love it if Trenton Simpson fell to 42, and then we took Darnell Washington at 45. That'd be sweet.
See, that's another thing that surprised me about the choice pick. Like, why would they take him over Trenton Simpson?
Maybe
Couldn't tell you. Trenton Simpson's a monster.
Dan Campbell just liked the fact that he had his same last name.
It's probably his nephew.
Yeah, probably.
I would if we picked him Simpson, I would be surprised.
I would too, because it's not a. We need some. There's positions we need at 42 and 45.
I think that's a good pick.
That's a good pick for them.
Yeah. How is Nolan Smith still sitting there too?
Nolan Smith, Will Levis. Is Will Levis
Yeah.
really going to fall in the
Nobody
second
knows what Nolan Smith is, man.
I mean, yeah, there's some, but I mean, there's a lot of guys that have gone where you're just like, and he has the traits. I wonder if people just care for his size. He could put on like 10 pounds. Yeah, Bill, I agree.
Would that be
I think
funny if
that's-
Philly drafted if they take Nolan Smith here and just pair him with Jalen Carter?
Gotta be sick.
Yeah.
They
Packers
could
gonna
actually
trade up
take
for Nolan
Trenton
Smith.
Simpson here.
Packers
They
gonna
want
trade up
TJ
for
Edwards,
Nolan
their lead
Smith.
tackler from last year.
Just trade in second. Oh yeah. Oh, I think we're gonna take some O line for sure.
We'll see if someone
Well,
trades up
Scott,
with Kansas City
they'll
to
be
take
fine.
Levis.
They'll be fine for this year, but they'll need one next year.
For sure.
And
I
they're
could
still
see
gonna-
someone trading. I could see someone trading up with Kansas City too to take Levis here, just to have a 5th-year option on him.
True.
Philly has some decent options left right here.
Yeah.
You could go Foskey, Simpson, any of the corners.
They could go Simpson. I could see that.
They could take a tight end if they're not going to stick it with Goddard.
See, that's what I like. This dude is just at home with just his mom and dad. Like, I love
Yeah,
that.
I would. That's the way I would go.
Yeah.
Nah, you got to be like Joe Thomas, bro. You got to be fishing with your dad, bro.
Hell
That's
yeah,
true.
that'd be sick too.
No signal.
Yeah, and jorts too.
Rogers is probably there.
Yeah.
Michael asked, where do we play Zach Tom this year? Center, best 5, he'd be one of my choices.
I think he's gonna play right tackle.
I do too, but I think Yash Nyman's probably going to be there. That's why I really thought we'd let somebody take that
So
second
you
round.
sit
tender on him.
JRJ or you sit Meyer?
Meyer.
Yeah,
Zach Tom should be ours. Honestly, I think Zach Tom could take over as starting center.
He was playing center at the Senior Bowl, so he does have some experience. And
Dude, Will Levis
projecting
looks
him
like
to
he's
be a
aged
center.
like 5 years over the course of this draft.
He's almost the same age as his mother now.
Yeah.
Just go into
I mean, I feel bad
training
for him,
camp
but
and say, hey, Zach Tom, Josh Myers are going to battle for starting center.
Huh?
And I
Scott
mean,
asked, what do you guys think? Go ahead.
sorry. Will Levis knows he's not going off here unless Philly or
Yeah,
Kansas
Nobody
City
trades
trades.
up. Scott asked, what do you guys think of the 13th pick? I like it. He's
Love
a
it.
super athletic guy, and I think he reminds me, his play style reminds me of J.J. Watt.
I'm with it, bro. That was a great pick. That's who I wanted.
Bill didn't even think Lucas Van Ness would make it to 13.
Who
I
drafted
thought
who drafted right behind us? New England. You never know because New England traded right after we took Van Ness. They might have wanted him too. So if we would have picked at 15, there's possible we don't get Van Ness because New England instantly traded back and took Christian Gonzalez. But
Yeah,
You know.
Steelers moved up to pick Broderick Jones right after us.
yeah,
There's already Packer fans bitching we didn't take a pass catcher.
of course.
Dude, they were going to complain.
Yep.
Mhm.
How many? They need to look at how many Lucas Van Nesses there are compared to wide receivers in the draft.
Yep.
That's a good way. Yeah, definitely a good way to put it.
I thought he would be there at 13 as well.
I thought he would. I thought he'd be there
Yeah.
at 13 for sure.
I thought he'd be there at
So-
13. I didn't think he would necessarily be there at 15.
Yeah, I agree.
That's exactly what I was just about to say.
I agree with that.
How
Yeah,
about the
and
line, though? Getting Jack
Somebody else,
Campbell
I
at
saw
18.
somebody tweeted that people fixate on one guy they think the Packers should draft. If they don't draft him, Twitter goes nuts. Rinse and
Yep.
repeat.
Yep. It's going to be like that throughout the whole draft, though. Even like,
Right.
especially in the later rounds when you really stop caring about like positional guys
Yeah.
or drafting for position. You're just trying to take the best guy that you can see. So, like people,
Well,
you'll go in the
happen.
7th round, and the Packers will take like a linebacker or something. They'll be like, "Oh, it should have been a safety," or it's like that. I mean, that guy could be the best player on their board.
Well, I was just gonna say is like they'll draft a 5th round cornerback, and somebody will be like, "We have
Yep.
3 corners. Why are we drafting another
Yep.
corner?" Not thinking like, "Hey, we'll use this guy on special teams." You
Yep.
know,
What they like
30 times.
the Packers. I wouldn't mind them seeing like after the draft is over tonight if they, because I just am biased towards our 3rd round draft pick because we can't get it. So I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't mind seeing us trade up early and then go for like Michael, our mayor or something right there, or get someone that we really want.
See, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to trade up. Like at this point, I don't want to. I want to stay where we
Yeah.
are.
Yeah,
Well, it wouldn't cost us our other second. Is the only reason why I say that. But do they go Joey Porter Jr. here?
I think they go Nolan Smith.
Nolan Smith would be a good pick.
I mean, he's probably the best player on the board right now.
Yeah.
It's either him or Trenton Simpson because Simpson is more of a prototypical.
And
middle linebacker.
Nolan Smith, like now that they picked Jalen Carter, maybe they know Nolan Smith like would help Jalen. Maybe he's going to help him stay grounded a little bit. Maybe it's a friend around him or something. I don't want to say that's why they picked him, but he's also a really great player. You know what I mean? So we'll see what they go here. It's be interesting. They don't really need help on offense unless it's offensive line. there's no running back worth it right now.
It's not what the Lions think.
That a boy. That a
Look what
boy.
happens when you think like the Lions.
Lions gonna lie.
They have like 3 rings.
Their
From, like, the
rings are almost
1950s.
older than my grandparents, dude.
Yeah.
They're older than my grandparents.
Rings from where?
No, I'm just kidding. From the 1950s.
Maybe ring doorbells on their stadium and make sure it doesn't get broken into. I'm sorry, I'm tired. It's almost midnight.
Oh, I thought Tyler walked out.
They're all in there. You don't need that because they're just in there gambling.
Gotta lock up the casino, underground casino.
What are they determined he was in the building when he made that bet?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like, how do you know that?
Yeah, who knows?
Like so I know those apps have locator stuff on them but they would have had to subpoena that information, and they would have had to like see if it's
All it
that
would
accurate.
take was a
I guess-
trainer walking through and being like, "Oh yeah, these guys are betting on
Oh,
college
yeah.
football."
I mean, yeah, someone had to have snitched or something.
Or they could have. I mean, they could have been on the Lions Wi-Fi.
Because they did do a
That's true.
investigation.
Yeah. What is that thing he's holding?
I don't know, but I'm not a fan of any of this. It's late,
It says Travis Kelce on it.
Lifetime Achievement Award. Is that the
Oh
Jonas
yeah,
Brothers?
isn't that Kelsey's mom, bro?
Yeah.
Oh wait, are those the dudes from Dude Perfect?
Yes.
Whack.
I was joking when I said Jonas Brothers, Jake.
Those dudes are gay.
Wonder if they're related.
I hate Dude Perfect. I think that shit's so dumb.
Well, it's definitely for like 8-year-olds. So I'm glad you don't like it.
You
I
think
like
that,
it
but then you
before they
see
bought
grown
like their
men.
Fantasy Factory warehouse.
By the way, Tyler, sorry, you have to delete that part out.
Taylor said playing cribbage again.
What was the point of this?
They made her a coin to flip.
Is she gonna make the next 2 picks?
Zach Wilson's squirting.
There you go. You nailed it, Simon.
Yeah. It just makes too much sense.
Yep.
Yep. Eagles are loaded. Nolan Smith, Hassan Reddick coming at you. They have
Yeah.
crazy depth up front. That front seven is disgusting.
They needed
So
to
much
rebuild their
Georgia.
defensive line and
Yep.
get some more pass
Yeah,
rushers.
Jeff said the same thing as I said it. Another Georgia player
Yep.
trying to one up us.
What's that matter?
Ah, that was crazy. That inside step on the guard.
The Chiefs take Mayer.
Come on, dude. Playing with no gloves on, just breaking all his fingers. He's a monster. I don't care about his fingers.
Yep.
He looked like freaking Rock McCarron when he's done playing. Fingers pointing 7 different directions.
It's a strong hand.
Yeah.
Like, don't spill my drink.
I'll tell you what, Zach Wilson isn't calling his mom. Eesh. I didn't mean for that to be funny. I was just saying like this.
Scott Mayer to be gone by 42. I would say probably.
Ooh, that'd be interesting. Let's see.
See, I wouldn't be upset with Mayer at 42. I just don't want him at 13.
I would
Yeah,
be
I would
okay
say-
with
I
him
would
anywhere in the
easily
second
take
round
him.
now.
Yeah.
If we traded up in the second round and took him, I would be okay with it.
Yeah.
Because he is the best well-rounded tight end in the draft, in my opinion.
I think he has a pretty high floor too.
Yeah, he can do a
All
lot.
right, let's see. Steelers probably not. Texans maybe.
They signed
Or
Dalton Schultz.
no, I'm sorry. The Texans gave away their pick. Anyways,
So it's.
I don't
Pittsburgh
know where
Steelers.
Will Levis goes here. This can be interesting.
Colts no. Rams maybe.
Well, and you know the Chiefs are making their pick here because they're bringing out the Super Bowl trophies now.
I turned on NFL Access now.
Oh, did
Wait.
you?
Oh, I forgot Juju went to New England.
Yep.
All right, I'm going back to ESPN. Why they gotta do this, man?
Because they're in Kansas City.
I know that.
That's why.
Man, this one almost 4 hours.
It's gonna be longer tomorrow.
Dude, I'm definitely getting snacks tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'm getting snacks. I'm gonna park my ass right here. I'm chilling.
I want to say the second round is like 8 minutes and the third round is 5.
Yeah, the picks start going faster. There's just
They go
more.
faster. Yeah, the first round's just.
It's just a lot of talking.
I can't believe we've had consistent viewers like this. This is crazy, bro. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah, no kidding. Sorry, we've lost our energy in these last 5 picks. It's just getting mud.
Man, dude, I'm gonna die tomorrow, man. Back-to-back days, staying up till 11, getting up at 2:30.
Oof, that's rough.
Yeah. I got a nap in today though, so that was nice. I'm taking one tomorrow
Oh, I
too.
need a nap tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate
Still
it, Jeff.
early here.
Oh, Bill, what's going on with you, man? What's in Georgia?
Simon, it's only 8 o'clock for Simon right now.
Yeah.
Simon,
have to-
I would love to go to bed at 8 o'clock. That would be amazing.
That's gonna be the cool thing about Sundays too. I'm gonna wake up at 9 and grab a beer out of the fridge and start watching football.
That's how we
You
live,
can just
man.
grab one out of the snowbank outside.
You could.
That's true.
We're gonna have to
That's
figure out
how-
how you can be on our Friday shows, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it just depends. I mean, BCTs usually get out early on Fridays unless there's some stupid shit going on.
That's true.
Bro, Andy Reid as like,
Bill's on a vacation with the missus. Needed to
He
get
has,
out
like-
of the house.
Oh, enjoy it.
dude.
I think this is the first time I've seen Andy Reid and not in a Hawaiian shirt during the draft. Wow,
Yeah,
so Will
I
Levis didn't
kinda
go in the first
agree
round.
with that, Cody, I kind of agree with that.
Dude, if Will Levis doesn't come back to the draft, I feel like that people are gonna start like questioning his resiliency and like character after like he just looked flustered every time they showed him on the camera and
I mean, if you're in there by yourself, would you want to
Yeah.
come back?
no,
But he's
wouldn't.
not by himself. It's him and his 5 girlfriends.
yeah,
Are you right?
Those are Zach Wilson's girlfriends.
yeah. They're gonna take 20 minutes to make this pick
There
too.
were a lot of trades.
Hurry
this
up,
year.
hurry up.
Was there any invitees that didn't get drafted yet?
No, I don't.
What,
think
did Joey
so.
Porter Jr. get invited?
Shoot, I read it off. I don't remember.
Who
Hey
the hell
Jeff,
was
yeah.
Levis to Rams.
Levis's girlfriend is gonna turn into Russell Wilson's first wife.
Yeah,
No,
Michael,
he-
the Rams
he
are
didn't- he didn't
the
marry
Joey
her.
Porter's still there. You're right.
They were only fiance.
Yeah, Joey Porter's still there.
Joey Porter would be a good pick for Kansas City, though.
Yeah. Oh, Keon White's still there too.
Yeah.
forgot
Also,
about
would
him.
be a good pick for the Chiefs.
Isaiah
They
Foskey,
lost. They lost someone, right? Like a pass rusher or something.
Frank Clark.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, they have a few options that are good.
Keon White wouldn't be a bad pick for him. BJ
glad-
Ojolari.
I do not care. Please stop showing this old couple.
No.
Like seriously, just
I
make
was
the
getting
pick.
annoyed by seeing the dude, the Philadelphia dude that had the green around his beard.
Bro, you know how awkward it is watching that lady from the side go, woo!
There's a lot
ESPN
of-
right now is ESPN's are like, hey, we need to hit our 4-hour threshold, so let's just sit here and take 55 minutes to announce this pick.
Yeah, let's give him a
There's-
10-minute clock and then take 10 minutes after the 10-minute clock is up to announce the pick.
Let's show the trophies for the 4th time.
There's
Like,
a
make-
lot of good edge guys, actually. Felix Anaduke Zama's still there. Who did you say?
Isaiah Foskey.
Yeah, Foskey's still there. Where the hell is he?
Keon White.
Yeah,
BJ Ojolari.
Adetomiwa Adebawore. Tuli Tuipulotu.
Oh, the Chiefs didn't pick a tight
Derek
end.
Hall.
Who'd they pick so I can go to bed?
I don't know. It just says one tight end taken in the first round, so they didn't take a tight end.
Joey Porter's still there. Did I say BJ Ojolari?
Big red. Oh, I'm big red. Oh, man, these people are going to start seeing me get weird. I'm getting overtired now.
Yeah, I'm like, this is.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're just talking too much at this point.
Yeah.
Bro, where is this guy? Get your ass out
You already
there.
know they're gonna read off like 5 minutes of something and honoring somebody, and
Thank you for coming to the first round of the NFL draft.
Stumble your way home.
yeah, here's our third trophy. Yay!
Thank you. Yes, we know you want it. We watched you.
Bruh, the pick has been in for like 6 minutes.
At least
Jesus, they're milking the hell out of this. Let me tell you.
he doesn't even have the card, bro. Or maybe it's on the thing right there, podium. Oh, thank God.
Oh, he already knows.
Oh, wow.
That's a good pick by them.
It
I like
is.
that.
He has a lot of speed, right?
It's a good pick for them.
All
All right.
I don't remember.
I wanna go to bed.
Yeah, I'm out of here. I gotta get up.
Raz.
Good show, guys.
Thank you all for coming. I'm
Yes.
going to bed now.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys sticking around with us late
Yeah, midnight
all
here for
through
me.
the
so-
evening. We will be live again tomorrow night, so you can come hang out with us again tomorrow night. Everybody take care.
Packers have
and we'll
3
be back
picks tomorrow. Should be exciting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
3
hang on
picks
with us
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Come
Oh,
back
yeah.
tomorrow, boys. Come back tomorrow. See you there.
Awesome. See you guys tomorrow night.
Peace.
Peace.